Bloop. Random noises.
Well, hello everybody. You know it's us when the intro gets interrupted, of course. And very happy to have everybody here today. We are doing Demon Slayer, We'll go Slayer, or Kimetsu no Yaiba, which is was a kind of a flash in the pan. It was super crazy popular in Japan, and now it's done. And they're on something else. But the West likes it. It was voted the 2020's best anime. So there you go. But I did actually personally go and watch the show. It's not something I normally would watch, but so many of my students were watching it, I thought it would be best that I kind of, got an understanding for it. So I watched it. Yeah, well, that's about all I'll say about that. But nevertheless, we're going to be diving into it and taking a bite out of it because it is current. It's I don't know, popular. What would be the word I want, Eric? Help me out here. No?
A trend?
Contemporary? Trending. There it is. That's the word I wanted.
Yeah.
I knew you'd help me. So guys, we're going to get into it. Do keep in mind that we hope that you will go and, of course, the sub and like is appreciated, but really we need you to go hit that share button so people can come over and join us. But I guess first thing we'll get into is what is this whole Demon Slayer thing, and why should you care? For me, the shocking thing, and I'll get with these opinions from these guys here as well, because I did, like I said, I went and watched it. It's just one season in a movie, and I couldn't believe that parents were letting their kids watch it. That's the thing. It took me aback, because it is bloody. It is very. It's not suggestive per se. It's just downright horrible things happen to the people, and the reason I watched it was because of the elementary school kids in my school constantly talking about it. And I was like, oh, okay, well, let me go, because I'll do that. I'll go check out what they're watching so I can, talk with them and joke with them and stuff like that. I can't believe that a parent would let an elementary school kid watch that, dude. I can't believe it. Have you guys seen this Demon Slayer?
Yeah.
Yeah, not yet.
So,
No.
explain, like what do you mean?
Well, what
as
I
far
mean,
as like go into a little bit of depth.
I will. And what I'll do to help out with that is I will come over and I'm just kind of on the other side, just doing my stuff. But I will come over here and where is it? Here it is. Yeah. And I will show you a little bit. I'm not going to show any of that kind of direct stuff, but I'll talk about it. Where did I put that? There it is. Okay. Boom. All right. So let me bring this up real quick. I'm just going to show the other side because I don't know this not so much. But now here's your Demon Slayer. Give you guys a good look at it. This character here is Tanjiro. He's the main character, and this is a little team that comes around him. And one in the orange is one of those horribly annoying characters that I cannot stand at all. Constantly screaming all the time, act like an absolute idiot, and then all of a sudden he falls asleep, and then he's cool for 5 seconds. And he's ultra cool. It's such a flip flop with that. You got the guy with the boar mask on his head. His name is Inosuke, and he's just hard headed. Just I'm gonna fight it, idiot. So, but the good thing about Tanjiro, our main hero, who's in the green and black, is it's a breaking or a bucking of a trend. Here in Japan, anime for a long time, the main hero has been stupid and whiny and weak, and eventually the arc where they'll become heroic, and it's just annoying as hell. This guy, this boy, I should say, he is brave, strong, cool-headed. He's everything a hero should be. But this is bucking a trend for sure. And the little girl over here, I think is Nezuko. Nezuko, and
Yeah.
she is she's been infected. She is a demon, but she's able to control herself to a point, and he's desperately trying to find a cure for his sister. That makes sense, all right? But those are your main characters you see all the time, although she's usually in a box. And here's her when she's losing her shit. And of course, we have a list of characters which I'll get into later. Let's give you an example of it. you have people getting all manner of body parts cut off with blood all over the place. You got entrails hanging out of bodies. You got demons literally eating people. You have suggestions with other characters that they end up joining the Slayer Corps, I guess if you want to call it that. And there's one girl in particular. She was since she was like a little girl, like 7, 8 years old, just being passed around for prostitution, things like that. And this is a show that elementary school kids are watching.
Ironic.
Yeah.
Sounds like Kentucky.
Sounds like Kentucky. But and of course, if you're looking in America, it comes with a TV MA rating, as it should, right? So I was really shocked by that, but it was mega crazy popular. And the movie they had come out last year, it took over. It's the biggest money making anime in Japanese history.
Do you know when it comes out on DVD? Because I want to watch it.
I already did watch it. Oh, well, you mean in English?
Well, you could, yeah. No, well, I mean, it comes out in Japan on DVD, then it'll get ripped, won't it?
In England.
Yeah, no, I'm not sure. I think it is already out. I already saw it.
Yeah, soon then.
He's talking about his
Wait
region.
for it to be subbed. No, I don't care about my region. I'll get the Japanese one with subs.
Yeah, there you
Okay.
go. Yeah. But anyway, after watching it, it has certain elements in it which are irritating as hell to me. But with that said, it also had some really good elements. I did like the hero. Tanjiro is cool. He is what a hero should be. Some of the fights are pretty good. I don't understand why the movie was so popular because it was kind of boring. It was just a boss fight, basically. The TV show was better, but whatever. I mean, it's super popular. It came out of nowhere, and it's got a season 2 coming soon. But like I said, the Japanese have kind of already moved on to this next thing, which I forget what it is, but it's some other kind of, something similar. But nevertheless, let's go and talk to the people who have actually seen it so far. So raise your hands. Who has watched this?
Me.
Rabbit.
Okay, Rabbit.
I mean,
Rabbit. Tell us what you think about it. What's your opinions on it?
I really like it. It was when it came out. I hadn't seen anything like it for a long time. Because normally it's all this freaking rubbish anime that comes out. This was actually, like you said, dark, full of blood and gore, serious characters, except for the one random one. And the animation is spectacular. The fight scenes and everything is so well done.
They are. The fight scenes are really good. The standard, walking down the road animation, it throws me off a little because the backgrounds are just fantastic. But then you have this very stylized character art. It doesn't fit with the background. It affects me. But then when it gets into the fight scenes, it loses that quality. Another thing about it, Rabbit, that's interesting is. I have talked about this a couple times, but this show does the symbolistic emotional art all the time. Like you see Tanjiro jumping around and there's water coming out of his blade all the time. Well, it's not actually happening. It's an expression. There is no water. It's all technique. And if you pay attention, you'll see that because you'll see him, doing, or one of the fire guys doing some big thing, and you would think there'd be fire damage on everything, and there's nothing. But yet the demon is thrashing around, breaking chairs or breaking something here or there. It uses so much symbolism with,
the lightning guy.
Yeah.
And he goes like super fast and everything, but it's just him moving quickly.
It's just moving quickly. Yeah. But this show uses so much of that because other shows like it does look good, but like One Punch Man or My Hero Academia or something like that, they're actually using powers. There are actual powers going on, right?
Yeah.
But it gets it's very watercolor painterly artistic, I would say. Is that
especially the water stuff.
Oh yeah. It's has that old style. It's cool. Anybody else watch it?
Yeah.
Not me.
Yeah, I watched through it.
What'd you think there, Amara?
Yeah, I liked it. It's addictive to watch.
Yeah, I did watch it straight through. I binged it.
Yeah.
Do you have any comments on it?
No.
No. All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. Hold on a second. Sorry, I had to sneeze there. All right. Well, then let's get it going on then. I'm going to come back up to the top and we'll go ahead and start this off. We don't have Booster in here, so I'll do it myself. So you guys ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Now you guys know that they're going to be drawing here for 2 hours. There are no rules whatsoever. They can use all the color they want. They can do whatever they want. It's PG-13 plus. So if they want to get graphic or gory, they can. I will say that the one thing the show doesn't have is nudity. Not sexually placed nudity. But
No boobs?
no, I think that you see one or two, but they're not in a sexy situation at all. It's not the kind of boobs you want to see, right? But it does, like I said, it does have a lot of that hardcore innuendo, and I understand why the creators put it in there, because they want you to feel for the character, they want you to hate the demons more. Makes sense, right? But it just seems a bit harsh for elementary kids school, and I don't think it's supposed to be. I think it's just parents not paying attention, man.
About it.
That's because there's so much like light-hearted stuff been out in the last few years.
Yeah.
Probably.
That too.
Well, it does have the lighthearted stuff. That's true. But it is interesting, and while these guys are getting started, I'll take the opportunity, because they're just starting putting lines down. I will go and show you some of the characters. Junkyard Dunn says, "Yeah, I was shocked about that too. It's all over my son's daycare." Yeah. Watched it with my family in October. The anime was so pretty, way above what you see on a serialized TV show. Yep. I enjoyed it. Kids dressed up as characters from the show for Halloween, etc. Yeah, no, that's my point. It's so popular, not just in Japan. Like I said, it was voted the #1 of 2020 for an anime. Which good for them. Congratulations. It's just that, daycare? Really? Something that hardcore? That's odd, dude.
It's one badass daycare.
I guess I just don't think they know. They don't pay attention. See, like I said, I'm not interested in watching that show, but I take time to go and watch it because the kids are doing it so that I can be informed, right? I make it a point of being informed about their lives and what's going on. And I guarantee you that daycare didn't do any of that, because they wouldn't put that up if they did. Responsibility. Oh, well. Anyway, let me take the opportunity while these guys are... go ahead. What do you say there, Kima?
I didn't say anything.
Was that JD sounding like Kima again? Oh, okay, go ahead, JD.
Yeah, he's doing his Kima impersonation again.
Yes.
I just said I called you Peter Parker.
Oh, well, okay. So here we have the two main characters I'll show off. This guy right here is Kagaya. He's not, you don't see him very much, but he's like the boss guy. He's blind. I think he's super old. I think he actually is a demon as well. But spoilers, they haven't really said that anyway. A lot of these characters are just people who serve him or are the Hashira leaders, which is like the leader group of these demon hunters. Do keep in mind I'll get to that when I get to down to the demons. Let me do that first, actually. This guy right here, let me see if they got more art on him. Yeah, this guy. All right. Yeah, this fella here. He's the main bad guy. And he has got the coolest name ever, dude. His name is Muzan Kibutsuji. That is a badass name, dude. Kibutsuji. But he's evil. Yeah. We don't know exactly how he got his ability or how he was changed, but all the demons are created by him. It isn't a disease like zombieism or vampirism or something like that. They all are created directly by him in his blood. And he's a real bad dude. And he's also a transgender cross-dresser because he can change his form as he likes, I guess.
Nice.
Yeah, no, that's nice. Yeah.
Good for the kids.
It's great for the kids. It is perfect for the kids. But I do have to say, though, that the name. I don't know if it means anything to you guys, but for Japanese, Muzan Kibutsuji is it's just the most. It's like Ron Steele, dude. It's so badass. So that's a cool character right there.
Max Power.
Yeah, there, yeah. But let me go back up to the
Particular.
yeah. You have the Hashira here. The only one they've really spent time with in the movie is Rengoku. And spoilers, he's dead, which is going to be a shock because a bunch of my elementary school kids still haven't seen the movie, and a lot of them like him, but he's dead. So, yeah, that's sad. Anyway, I actually liked Uro Kadaki. Was one of my favorite characters. He's the trainer. They actually took time to train the boy. 2 years of training in story. And how nice is that? Unlike the new Batwoman, she just found a suit and she's, well, Batwoman. But that was cool.
I thought that was fake.
CW logic.
It is CW logic, dude. But
Everybody's a ninja after one karate lesson.
That's right. Yeah. But they did a good job with that. The kid had heart and stuff, but he needed to learn, and they spent a good many episodes doing that. That was nice. We got some of these other key people around him. This is the girl who I was talking about, who she was like literally a child prostitute. This is Zenitsu. I cannot stand this character for one particular reason. He's a whiny coward, constant to the nth degree, and then he'll like faint because he's so panicked. And when he faints, he falls asleep in a way, and then he's the most awesome badass samurai you ever seen, and it pisses me off because he should be like that all the time because his character is super cool. Actually, it's irritating. Damn it. Inosuke is just stupid. This guy's just a villain in hero's clothing, I guess. But there's a lot of character development in the show. I'll give it that. I will give it that. And the demons are demonic, dude, as they should be. So let's see. Is there anything else I want to mention here? Of course, it's got a lot of the normal things. It's got the old lady who everyone's afraid of because she's more powerful than you realize. It's got a bunch of these ghost characters. They even have the swordsmiths that are brought into the story as well, which is kind of interesting. It also has all of these, very creepy 10-year-old girls. Okay, don't look at that. Don't look at that. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna come back over the other side. It is a well-developed show. I'll say that. All right, let me start looking at it here. We're showing off Amaran. So, Amaran, what are you working on here?
Mitsuri. Because cleavage.
Because cleavage. Now she's the Hashira of love, I think. Yeah. So yeah, she doesn't say much. She's just kind of all like drooling over other men, right? Most of the time. She is a hottie though.
Yeah, she wants to get married. It's the ultimate goal.
I think so. Yeah. Interesting.
But it doesn't end well for her, apparently. So.
Oh really?
So is she like a Brock character?
Brock.
I don't get that reference.
Pokemon reference. Pokemon.
There's a character named Brock, and every time he sees there's like I don't know what's going on, but there's like 2 different families that had like 11 daughters that all look exactly the same. They all decided to do the exact same thing just so they could keep using the same model, I guess, for the animated series, even though they go to different cities.
Well, like Officer Jenny and Nurse.
Yeah, exactly.
What's it with Nurse Joy, isn't it?
Yeah, Nurse Joy, and they're like, "No, that's my sister, Nurse Joy." Oh, yeah. Nurse Joy. No, that was my other sister. And he basically asked to marry them, like all of them, every time he sees all of them.
Yeah,
he's like, "I would do anything for your love."
I see. So it's the big guy that's walking around with Ash. I see what you're talking about. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's a strange.
He loves
take.
his jelly donuts.
Okay. Because in this show, in Demon Slayer, what I was going to mention real quick was that the Muzan character, this show is actually in Japanese called Kimetsu no Yaiba, right? So Kimetsu means devil, right? It doesn't mean demon. Demon and devils are very different in Japanese, as they are in English, actually. It's a very different thing. So it's not a demon; it's a devil, for one. And Kimetsu no is simply the possessive in Japanese, so it's like a apostrophe s, right? So devils or the devils, and Yaiba means blade specifically, so any length, any shape. So I really think the name is intended to talk more about Muzan's demons that he's using for whatever machinations he's up to. I don't think the title of the show has anything to do with those who are fighting against the demons, but the English changed it to represent them, calling them demon slayers. So I don't know what that was, but it is what it is. What was I saying? Lost my train of
I've been
thought.
too long in English.
Have what?
I've been a long name for an English title. Ask.
The Devil's
They couldn't
Blade?
copy.
That's badass. What are you talking about?
Okay, either that or they couldn't say that. The religious, I don't know.
So demon.
Religious
Yeah,
crap.
probably. Yeah, you're right about that. It's probably because the devil is like too much connotate, too much, you know.
Yeah,
Isn't
maybe.
there? I thought there was like an anime called like Blue Devil or something like that.
Blue Dragon.
I don't know.
Blue. Oh yeah. I don't know.
Lots of anime with the devil in the title. It just badly translated, I guess.
Well, because I can explain that. In Japan, a demon they would call oni. Now, you guys know what an oni is, right? For us, we see it as an orc, but it's not. It's technically a demon, but they're not.
What's racist?
Well, they're more of what the Greeks would have thought of as a demon or Hades and hell. Because here in Asia, they have, or in the Orient, I should be more specific, they have Enma. Now, Enma is very much Hades. It's exactly the same character. He's not evil. He's not a bad guy. He's just in charge of the underworld, right? And the people who serve him are the Oni, the demons. Now, some demons are very nice and super helpful, and some of them will kill and eat you. I mean, they're not restricted by their alignment, as it were. Whereas a devil, Kimetsu, they are pure evil things, right? It is 100% evil. There is no good in a devil. So that's how they differentiate things, you know. Did that help at all? Probably not. But I was trying to.
No, it does.
Yeah.
It does.
Well, what I was trying to say about this character Amron is doing is you have these characters, these leaders. The name actually translates more into demigod, right? So each of them representing whatever they represent. This one representing love. It's almost as if it's their portfolio. There's a little bit of this philosophy going on in the show as well, right? But nevertheless, it's a strange take because you would think if you have a deity of love, she would be this irresistible thing that men are chasing after all the time. The men pay her no mind whatsoever. It's her that's drooling over men all the time. It's a strange take on Venus in a way, you know.
She's just, what is it called? She's thirsty. She's very, very, very thirsty.
She's excessively thirsty. Wouldn't you say, Amron?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because the Hashira, I saw the English translation of it. They were kind of saying the Hashira is just a dojo leader. It was kind of the way it was translating in English, but that's not what it is. It's like a demigod is what it really means. You know, under the rule of a god, right? Like an angel or, something like that. But anyway, very nice, Amron. Very nice. Nice face you got going on there. Let's go over here and let's see what old Eric Hawkins is working on.
Don't look at me. I don't know what I'm drawing. I just found some pictures.
Looks like a rabbit. That's perfect. It just so you
Drawing
know.
the Tomb Rabbit.
Oh, there you go. A doomed rabbit. Just to give you some help, Eric. It is basically a samurai-esque thing because they need to cut their heads off. So that's why they're using swords instead of guns and stuff. Because this is set in about the 1920s or so.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, trains are
It's still it's
yeah,
pretty modern.
it is
Yeah.
modern. And a lot of these characters are part of the old. It's a little bit of the conversation about old Japan, new Japan as well. And you have a lot of these older characters that don't know about the cities and their steel trains and their electricity and things. This is a marvel when they go to Tokyo or something, like, what is this, right? So it's set in that kind of world. And they're samurai to the point of focusing on how a samurai fights. So there's a lot of breathing techniques, stances. It's not fantastical at all. It's very much about how would a fighter really master their fighting. That's a cool aspect of it, actually. So the fitness is extreme, breathing is extreme. It all needs to be taken to the top of the human ability because they are fighting against non-human things. They can't heal like the demons can. They can't do any of that kind of stuff. So it's like becoming the pinnacle expression of a human is what they're after.
Why are there demons? Like, if do they explain the origins of like all of a sudden demons?
We know that Muzan has been around for a few centuries. We don't know why he got his power or where he's coming from. There are no other mystical characters. We don't see the various yokai of Japan or anything like that. It's just the devils, and they're all coming out of him. They can't create themselves. They have to be created by him, and the majority of the population does not know. And the government, although they do know, they will not recognize it.
Typical.
Just like the government.
Well, the story, it's, as you can tell, it's pretty well written. It's got a deep story. There's actual character development all across the thing, which is why it's so popular, because it's a really good show. My only complaint I have whatsoever is, the standard Japanese stupid characters, which they just seem to have, and that it's clearly not for children.
Would that be like the guy in the cat mask and the Qbert shirt?
Oh, the guy in the fox mask. You saw a picture of him.
The fox. Okay.
Yeah. Spoilers. He's a ghost.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's with the Qbert shirt he wears? It looks like Qbert.
Well, in this show, what they're doing to distinguish a established or a high level fighter is that they all wear the same kind of this suit that they wear is highly flame resistant, and it's also can stand up to certain level of cutting. So it is a protective uniform. But the one what do you say there, Elrod?
It has pictures of Qbert.
And it does,
but it's the Qbert pyramid, is what it looks like.
Yeah. But the and that might just be the artist making a wink at you. But the kimono that some of them wear is simply to distinguish. Oh, this is a special character. That's it. Right? They have very distinctive kimonos. Not a lot of them are just in their uniform. This kid and the girl that was with him and several others before were trained by the same master that Tanjiro was trained by. But when they went to their final test, there's a devil that has been in there for a long time. And the devils in this story, when they eat people, they get bigger and stronger. And this is like this titanic devil that's stuck in there because the devils can't pass wisteria. So they can keep them on this mountaintop by just having all these wisteria trees around the bottom. And of course, Tanjiro beats this, and because he was having trouble. Tanjiro, he's not the perfect Mary Sue, right? He was having trouble because his last challenge was he had to cut this giant boulder in half, which the teacher put there because it's impossible. He didn't want to send him. He wanted to discourage him. But the ghost came and trained him and taught him how to cut the boulder. And that's the character you're dealing with. It's a pretty cool character, actually. I like the character.
You make me want to rewatch it.
Yeah,
You make me want to watch it.
it's a good show, guys. It really
Where,
is.
what streaming? I imagine it'd probably be like what Crunchyroll or something.
Well,
I watched
Could
it
be on
on
Hulu.
Go Anime.
Go Anime.
Mm.
Pluto TV.
Obviously, I didn't, but never mind.
It is a neat
Obviously.
show. It is a neat show. Let me find those characters real quick. I forgot their names offhand, but it's a good story. Just don't let your kids watch it. It's not for them, man. Let me see here. Find out what their names are. Oh, must have been up further up top.
Sabito?
What do you say, Eric?
Sabito? Sabito?
Sabito?
Sabito? Sure.
Sabato.
Uh,
Sato! Sato!
They don't even, because they're ghosts, so they didn't even put them in here. Oh, there they are. Sabito and Makomo. Yeah.
Ole.
Mokomo.
Guacamole.
Makomo.
I like guacamole.
I
Yeah.
love
Wow.
There you go.
Maki
I'm glad you
Mako.
guys are enjoying that. Sabito is it was cool. It was like 2 or 3 episodes. It was part of his because the teacher, which is this guy right here in the Tengu mask, Sakonji. He trained the kid, and the kid actually clearly had some potential, but he really didn't want him to go because every student he'd sent had died. So it was like, let's not do this. But trying to find the other sign here. Oh, there it is. The kid got through the initial training. He taught him everything you need to know, and then he left him. So it was basically, well, now you know how to train yourself. So the kid did it for like 2 years trying to build himself up, but he still couldn't get past that boulder. And then the ghost came and finished his training in a way.
Man.
Is this guy in the
Skywalker.
fox mask is a dude or a girl?
It's a guy. It's a young. What we're doing in the show, and this is another thing that's cool about it, is you're following Tanjiro and his people, but they're new. They've just been accepted in. They're capable, but they distinguish the adults level from them extremely. So these are not a bunch of kids that are going to save the day. No, they barely survive the day. And that's a cool thing. I like that aspect because they have to learn. They're still young. They're like 16, 17 years old. And he's probably like around the same age, 15, 16-year-old boy.
Okay, it was hard to tell from the reference if it was a girl or a guy because I saw a lot of cosplay where it was girls dressed up as them too.
Oh, well, yeah. He
Well,
is a
girls
bit.
get away with doing that.
Nah, that's true.
Oh,
And-
true.
And to be fair, he's a bit gender neutral. A lot of
Dandy.
yeah, a lot of Japanese male characters can fit into that category. Yeah. But then again, over
That's
here, they don't. In Asia doesn't really have an opinion on homosexuality or transsexualism or any of that because it's just whatever. They don't really have an opinion per se.
And also the Asia theaters too. They have guys dressed up like girls in that one.
Yeah, but I'm just saying you can express yourself as you like, just don't cause trouble. I mean, that's it. And that's how
Yeah,
the
don't force other
Asians.
people to accept you.
Yeah, no. So you have your percentage of people like that. They tend to gather. Here in Japan, you can find pretty much all your gays are in Kabukicho in Tokyo, like San Francisco in America. Yeah, that's it. Conversation done. It isn't even a topic. You know what I mean?
That's nice. That sounds very nice.
And the other Asians are exactly the same. They don't care. Different strokes for different folks, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
Literally.
well, literally, but also, the Asians would never do anything as stupid as to change law to benefit a little teeny group like that. The majority rules, and you figure out how to live within that majority. Now, you're not going to get persecuted. You're not going to get beat or hurt in any way because you're a gay person. No one cares. But they're not going to change law for you. Goodness gracious. 96% of the population is normal.
Except if you live in Indonesia in a certain area, you get caned. You get caned for it.
The Muslims.
They're hardline Sharia law over there. Like in one location, there was like a homosexual couple were caught and they were publicly caned 80 times.
Yeah, no, which would probably kill you. But keep in mind,
and there was
I should keep continually using the word Oriental. I apologize. Because they're
even
not
like
Asian.
you can't even be near your boyfriend without being get caught. It's and the girl was like caned for being too close to her boyfriend in public.
Oh yeah. Muslims don't play around, dude. But you have that whole Muslim invasion that ripped across India into Bangladesh, down in Indonesia, and a little bit ended up over and even in the Philippines. Now the Indians ended up taking back their power from the Mughals, but they still got Muslim trouble all throughout their top of their country. Bangladesh is an absolute war zone. The only country that seems to function fairly well is the half of Indonesia that is Muslim, and they're generally fairly peaceful. Every now and then some bomb goes off, but I guess you gotta just expect that.
The biggest population of Muslims in the world is in Indonesia.
Yeah. But they're nowhere near as bad as the Middle East. The Middle East, you have those 5 generals of Mohammed, and they're just constantly trying to murder each other. I mean, we worry about Muslims, but understand they are more harmful to each other than they are to us. They are, dude.
Tell me about it. And they blow themselves up. I mean, if you're dealing with the people that blow themselves up, they're crazy.
Yes.
And you probably might be able to beat them.
Oh, just
that's because they I always love the joke that it doesn't specify that it's when they say it's 40 virgins, they don't specify that if it's women virgins.
Oh, right.
So,
right.
Just imagine like just being popped into like what you would think as heaven, but it's just a bunch of like nerdy boys.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Well, that's the thing, though, Zach. But that's the thing, Zach. Depending on what sect of Islam they follow, whether it be Wahhabist or Sunnis or Shia or what have you, the number changes. Right? I think some of them, the number is 72 virgins.
Oh man! Jeez.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, I think Family Guy did that joke.
Yeah, someone did, and it was just awesome.
Yeah.
Well, South Park,
Family Guy.
Well, it shows.
Probably South Park.
It shows me, though, Zach, that they're not teaching mathematics very well in the Middle East.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or be careful what you wish for.
Yeah.
Oh, Joe. Robot Chicken did it. Thank you, Joe.
Oh.
And Joe is also upset that someone is knocking Qbert. You got a fight on your hands, Eric.
Well, I like Qbert. It was one of my favorite games. It was, did it come with my ColecoVision? I can't remember. I know I had it on my ColecoVision.
You had a ColecoVision? I have one sitting in a box that's like still works.
Oh, wow. I even had the Atom computer that added on to the ColecoVision.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, neat. Yeah. The chat is having some fun over here. Junkyard Dunn is talking about how he didn't like Rengoku initially, but he liked him after the movie and the manga. I agree. He was cool in the movie. He actually became a real character. Zenitsu is a bitch. Yes, he is. After you've seen the show, you should watch the Demon Slayer in 6 minutes by Team 4-Star on YouTube. Oh, okay.
Oh.
When is
Team 4-Star
Rendo of Healer DNQ? I don't know what that is, Marsupial, but it sounds cool.
Yeah, it was an anime that's being blocked from America, I think.
What?
On a manga too.
There's something being blocked from America?
And apparently they're having problems finding a distributor in America.
But what is it like? What was it?
I don't know. Let me go check.
It's really apparently really sadistic things happening to characters. Really bad things happen.
So there's a reason. It's not just
torture and Red Hot
good.
Pokers are involved. I've seen one shot. Yeah,
Yeah, the Japanese
on
don't
one
hold back,
female
dude.
character.
Yeah,
On
they-
one
No,
female character, yeah, she gets like violated
Well,
with
have
a
you ever
Red
seen,
Hot
like,
Poker or something.
like was it that Wonderland, Dead Man Wonderland, or anything like that?
I remember
Oh, it's a
that.
different show.
No, I know. I'm just asking if you've seen it.
I don't
To
Seen it.
compare it to like as far as like you think of like torture and demented.
Wouldn't think that had anything really bad in it. That I thought that was pretty tame. Dead Man Wonderland.
Let's see.
How about or what was it called? The one where they die? Ghouls, Tokyo Ghoul.
That had
Oh.
one half bit in it, but then the second season was rubbish. Unfortunately,
Yeah, no, I agree.
I know. I don't think that was particularly that.
Well,
that was pretty tame.
Let me see. I'm
What
trying.
I've seen.
The English name is so weird and so small. It's not even compared to the Japanese. Rendo of Healers. The Japanese is. Let me see. Kaifuku Jushi no Yari no Aishi. So kushi mahodo sukira toppo no chotsu. No choetsu.
Oh.
Sorry.
Are you making that up? Because at some point I was like, "Are you gonna stop?"
No, I'm not. It's a long. That's my point. It's a long ass name, and it's like the healer who repeatedly heals through killing things is what it translates as
dang.
to, something like that. But the English is Rendo
Wonder.
of Healer. That's long, dude. I don't know it though,
Hmm.
but I see the poster and yeah, it's hentai, I think. But I would think in the West you'd be able to watch all the hentai you wanted. I thought that was free speech or something.
Not here.
Actually, problem is Pornhub's blocking that stuff now.
What hub?
JD, what are
It's,
you doing? What are you doing,
I'm
JD?
just-
JD, what
Oh,
are you doing? What are you doing, JD?
Are we going to have to have that
Mom.
talk again, JD?
Porno.
Is that one of them web ring things I heard about?
Oh no, it's a different one.
Okay.
It's like YouTube of porn.
A YouTube of
They just
porn.
deleted unverified accounts. That's
So,
all.
are you telling me that you tell me there's a YouTube channel where people post their own porn?
Oh no, it's like YouTube, but it's just for porn.
I think-
That is what it is.
Sure, I just said that. That's exactly what I said, wasn't it?
Oh, you said it was a YouTube channel.
Where people post their own pornography. Yeah.
Well, sort of.
Huh.
So-
It's like a
What about
YouTube
anime?
distribution system. They're
Go ahead,
blocking anime on there.
What,
Sorry, I know that
Chester, what about this anime? Tell us more.
I don't know anything about it. Never heard of it. It looks like a hentai to me.
No, I'm just talking about. No, I'm talking about Demon Slayer.
Oh, Demon
I'm trying
Slayer.
I'm trying to change the topic.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let me go back over to the chat and kind of catch up with them then. The country of Carbamistan. Yeah, that's right. 72 versions rather. Yes. Bad math in the Middle East is ironic, seeing that algebra was invented there. Well, there was a time in the Middle East when the Middle East was the center of learning and knowledge, particularly under the Ottomans and that caliph that was, they were a little bit different. That's the thing.
Yeah, the recliners killed him.
Yeah. Well, the thing with it is, though, if you go back just to the 70s, the Middle East was quite modern. There's nothing like it is now. They have been, they're living in an apocalyptic world, dude. But anyway, we're playing Magic the Gathering. Want to join Osma? Okay. How about a Peter Grill night? Amaran would excel. I don't know what Peter Grill is.
Peter Grill. No idea what that is.
Pita grill, like Greek food.
I know it's Peter.
Gyro?
I don't
Gyro
know.
grill.
I have no clue.
Chicken souvlaki.
Maybe. That sounds good.
Waffles.
Ooh.
Hey, I think that's the guy who created the Magic the Gathering.
No, it's definitely not.
No, Richard Garfield created Magic the Gathering.
No, Richard Garfield has had multiple successes in his life in the board gaming world. He's a bit of a superstar. Another one of his mega hit games was King of Tokyo. I don't know what was that, like 5 or 6 million sales or something like that. Unbelievable. Yep. I have no idea where Peter Grill is. I could check though. Although Alan from the Hollow Comic says, JD, what are you doing? And what's your password? All right.
No, I'm not gonna say that.
He made a mistake. Peter Grill and the Philosopher's Time. Huh?
Oh, it's a hentai. Amongst the things.
All right, I'm checking it. I'm on it. All right.
Maybe we should do a hentai night.
Yeah, but YouTube will probably monetize and destroy the video.
I already did that for a draw along on a previous drawn and quartered fan edition.
Well,
And it's
Did?
like, you loved it, Chester. You loved the picture I drew.
I did.
I think it was just
I love
like-
your art, dude.
Yeah, it was just like, I think the theme was just like general anime or something, or weeb art.
hmm
Yeah.
Well, I'm just because I'm not a person who's well informed on porn or even likes watching it doesn't mean I'm a prude, right? I just
prude.
just not very knowledgeable about it. This is clearly a hentai, and it's one of those goofy ones too. Although it's got demons, I like demons. I'm down with the demon girls, the succubi. I guess they would be. I don't know.
We should do interview review. Was it interspecies review?
Quit making me look stuff up.
Safe search on.
Oh, I always keep that on, dude. Yeah, I learned that long ago. I was sitting with my daughter. I was still in the States. That's how long ago it was. Jesus, it must have been 20 years ago. And more, maybe more. But I was in. I had just bought one of those new. I can't remember what it was called, but it was a cool little computer where everything was in one box. The monitor was on top, and it was completely contained computer. About 22 years ago, I guess. But it was a pretty good computer, and I was on the internets because that was a new thing, and I had my daughter there, and she was sitting on my lap, and we were just looking at pictures, and I think we were looking at Sakura Card Captor Sakura. That's what it was, and we were searching for Card Captor Sakura characters or Doremi-chan or something like that. And I had her sit in my lap, and I did a search, and I went and I clicked on the image results, and it was it images or just a website? Maybe it was just a website. And it was not good. I got off it very quickly, but it looked to be rather underage girls doing inappropriate things. Yeah. So I learned from that point on, always have to have strict filters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
dude. It sucked, man. I mean, because she's too little to get it, but I was horrified.
Good. Yeah. Could have traumatized her.
I got off it really quickly, but she was like 5 or something, 4 or 5.
And that can damage her, you never know.
Yeah, no, it was just images, like I said. Anyway, and I got off it very quickly. But that's not the point. The point is why was that so easily accessible? Was what came through my mind.
Because
back then they didn't.
Don't you know that every time a new technology comes out, the first thing men do is, how do we make this for pleasure?
Yeah, sure.
It's like every time, like they come out with the coolest VR, and the first things that start to come out are
Porn games.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah.
First thing, always.
Well, I know that, Zach, whenever I learn a new language, the first thing I learn is the bad words.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just nature, I guess.
Let's get the derogatory and stuff out of the way.
Yeah.
Now we can work on
Well, the art you guys are doing is beautiful. I've been clicking through and giving a good look, and you guys are putting your lines and stuff in, but it's really nice stuff. Right on model. Keenma's killing it as usual. But it's really good stuff here, man. I do appreciate you guys.
How about mine?
How about you? I just got off showing it for quite a while.
Okay, so when you think of it so far,
He craves your approval, Chester.
Right,
He
with your
craves it.
Oh goodness, I didn't even look at it. Let me go back.
Oh, he's gonna just go kill himself now. Didn't look at it.
Oh wow, that stuff on the left is awesome, dude.
Yeah, I'm actually trying to make a comic book page where my characters are stuck in the Demon Slayer world, and they've actually discovered the girl because they found a village being destroyed.
Uh-huh.
And well, let's just say they're gonna get attacked soon.
That was a joke, JD. I was talking about your reference.
Oh, okay. Okay, my reference on the
that
on the
bubble.
left. Oh God.
Let me see here.
That's it.
No, it's
Suicide Watch him.
Suicide Watch him. No, he's in a cave. That looks pretty cool.
No, they're outside. You know, it's at night.
Oh, are you sure?
Those are trees.
They look like cave walls.
I'm trying to draw trees. Okay, that Mark is harder to draw than you think.
You see JD's dreams, you just pop them all
Yeah,
very
he
slowly.
does.
Very, very
Crestfallen.
slowly.
No, he doesn't. I'm used to it.
There you go.
Ironic. Yeah, those are the trees here in this. That's the establishing shot. I decided to go a little backwards. Dang it.
So does anybody know where the greasy one is?
Booster? No, not offhand.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I don't know if he might. I don't know if he's working again or not. I hope he is.
Yeah.
Oh, he was supposed to go back to work soon.
Yeah, he had said that. Yeah.
It is that time of year.
Yeah. The
time of day too.
The time of day.
Tomato.
Yeah. Well, he's a few hours ahead of me, so he's like what? It's 4 or 5 in the afternoon for him.
I think it's about 3 o'clock, maybe.
Maybe.
Right about now. Yeah, it's 2 o'clock now here, where I am. So I think we're like an hour behind to Auckland to Sydney.
Yeah. I don't know what those Maori get up to anyway.
Yeah. Crazy stuff, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I know.
shipping there is like trying to their addresses are like trying to figure out puzzles.
Or
Because-
nanotechnology.
No, just puzzles. Because when I was trying to ship him his book, the address he gave me didn't make any sense, and it didn't make any sense to the shipper when I was trying to send it. And it's because he lives. The way they structure their cities are like squares, like old school squares. So when they do it, they give you this long list of numbers.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and it's a puzzle to try and figure out how to send there. At least when I sent to yours, they just accepted it, even though they were like, "We don't know where this is, but we'll send it there."
Oh, but also the Japanese mail system is excessively efficient, right?
Well, yeah, as long as you got the postcode right, it'll get sent to the correct city. So.
Yeah.
I thought you were complaining about the 12-letter language they use. Pa ka 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 pa ku 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 ga. You know.
No, that was easy. I just copy pasted that. That was easy.
Let's see.
But like, it came up. It came up as this doesn't exist. But yeah,
So
I did have to. Huh?
Using stamps.com or?
No, I was using what was it called? Boy, B-O-Y, no, B-O-W-E-Y.
Oh, okay. Stamps.com found it real quick for me.
I tried using stamps, and it wouldn't. I couldn't create an account because they required me to make an account through my USPS, my local one.
Really?
Yeah, they did like this weird thing where I was like, "What? Why do I have to do this?" So I chose not to.
Good reason.
Yeah.
No, I guess some addresses are going to be difficult. I think the real problem for us, and that's including Amran and Booster and myself, is the ridiculous cost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be honest, for anyone who's, and I've said this before, but I'll say it again. If you're producing and you have a large amount of comics or whatever you're doing, and you're good at that, they're in Asia or somewhere Asia Oceanus area, it actually would be better for you to contact an Australian publisher, have them print it off and mail it from there, because it's actually cheaper for everybody in Asia than it is to send it from the States. It's like half.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
but you got to have a pretty good number to do that, I would imagine.
I imagine, yeah, that's the problem. Yeah.
And I still will never understand why it's more expensive for me to send to like Kima than it is for me to send to Uchester. I'll never understand that.
Oh yeah, that's crazy. Canada
Well,
costs so much.
It didn't
Yeah.
used
It's right
to be
across.
that way. It didn't used to be that way, but I would blame Trudeau.
Kima?
Yeah, I think it's
Hey, Trudeau.
It's always been bad here.
I don't understand it. And actually, I had most of my out was from Canada. Most of them were. I was like felt my stomach drop every time I saw that it was from Canada after the first one.
Yeah, but you made them pay
Utah
for the
is
shipping,
really
right?
bad. Why is that?
I made them
Why
pay a
is
good
Utah
chunk, but they didn't cover at all. I lost money
Ah,
every single
Oh,
time.
that's tough, dude. What do you say, Elrod?
Why is Utah expensive?
That is a
I
good
just sent-
question.
I had to send
Is
a
it?
package to Utah, and it was like $30.
Oh my.
I didn't know that. That's
I was
interesting.
like, it might as well have been, international. Would have been actually cheaper.
Just blame the
Yep.
Mormons, I guess. That's probably the easiest way to
Yeah, they must have like a gas tax or something.
It's
That's really
slick.
go.
It was Slick's fault.
You know, one thing about Canada, though, that I thought was interesting, because I live really close to Canada, and I used to go all the time, friends and family up in Nova Scotia. And one thing I thought was pretty interesting is when you buy a beer in Canada, the amount of aluminum they use to make the can is way thicker. I don't get it.
Really? I thought
Yeah.
that was kind of universal.
No, it's not. The beer cans there are much thicker, much stronger than in America. Or
Can you
in
confirm this,
Japan.
Kima?
I don't know. All I care is that I can drink it.
There you go. There it is. No, it is.
He forgets about the cans after drinking them.
Well, because I was of the age that because it was thicker, we were challenging ourselves to see how quickly we could crush them on our forehead. You see, yeah, I was that.
Explains a lot.
I was that age.
That explains a lot.
Well,
Oh my.
it also is more difficult to do a shooter. No, buddy. All right, fine. Do you guys have a different name for those? You know, when you put a hole in the
don't know
can
what
and
that
pop the
is.
top, and it funnels in your
Oh
mouth
yeah,
immediately?
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh. I thought you meant
Yeah.
something else completely. Sorry.
Yep, same here.
What do you guys
A
call it?
shooter. It's a dang it.
Shotgunning it.
Shotgunning. Yes, shotgunning.
Shotgunning? No, shotgunning
Yeah.
is when you have a bucket on your head and you got tubes coming down,
No,
or you use a
that's-
funnel and you
nope.
pour it in.
Nope.
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 Wrong.
Wrong.
Excuse me, I am
Shotgunning
from
is
New
when-
England. We're
when
the
you-
official Americans. Whatever we do is right.
No.
Yes.
Shotgunning is when you poke the hole in the bottom so the air lets it flow out like super fast.
Yeah. No, I
And,
understand the principle. I did. I took.
From the
And
regions of
the other one
own
is
way
it's
of
just called chugging.
chugging. So vulgar. All right.
Well, in Jackass they do a butt chug. So there you go.
Whoa! What?
Hmm?
Why would you do that?
Because it's called Jackass. Why wouldn't they?
I don't know. They're idiots. Those guys.
Yes. I'm glad they did, so I didn't have to. That's the point.
Come get me some coffee. I'll be back.
Yeah, dude, I need coffee too, though. Damn it.
And no one can
What's
be in
that in
charge. No. I'm like the worst person to be in charge.
Adrian says Chester once again gets it wrong. Thanks, Adrian. My best
I like
bud.
that the audience knows you're wrong too.
I suppose maybe I got it backwards or something, but I always thought we call them shooters, but well, whatever.
When's the last time you really drank, though?
Ooh, 30 years ago, I guess.
I bet us. Maybe it was 30 years ago.
No.
Yeah, things could change.
Now, when I turned 21, I pretty much didn't drink anymore. I kind of covered
Yeah,
that.
that's. Yeah.
Yeah. Because in high school, we
Very
drank
neat.
like fish, dude. Every Friday night. Because I went to the school I went to had a lot of rich kids, right? And they had lived on private property, and the police could do nothing about it. So, yeah. Yep. Alcohol,
Jealous.
marijuanas, and the occasional LSD.
The
You don't
marijuana.
visit Bill Cosby.
Yeah. Lots of marijuana. No cocaine, no meth, none of that stuff. But just alcohol and marijuana, and every now and then someone would bring some little tabs. You guys ever try acid?
Nope.
No.
Never wanted to do because that would be crazy.
Well,
I
you
mean,
know,
everyone knows that you think everything's conspiracies and it makes you go crazier than I would be. So, to me,
well,
guys are lucky that I never.
acid is nothing to play around with. It's not a joke. But, however,
Or no.
I might not suggest, because we're on YouTube, that I would think that everybody in their life should never try LSD at least once. Did I do that right, Amaran? I think I did.
I think so.
The intonation was the key, yeah. Yeah, no, acid's a weird thing, man. You definitely don't want to play around with that. You don't want to do too much of it, but it's kind of, imagine that you have tape on your eyes, and every day you're looking at the world through this tape, and then all of a sudden you take it off, and the world is clear for the first time.
Oh,
I can
man.
see clearly now. I'm on LSD.
I'm just saying that's how it affects you. That's how it affects your brain, your eyesight. Everything is more acute. It's more precise. Your brain is functioning smoothly and perfectly. It's an interesting drug.
And
Sounds like you're
mushrooms.
trying to encourage me.
No, I
Just
would never do such a thing. Adrian says opium made me black out, and I was like, nope, I'm not doing that again. I never tried any of the harder stuff, dude. I never tried any of that stuff. I did try cocaine once, or maybe twice. Once was snorting it. I hated that hard time, dude. That was bad. But I tried I guess it's called base, where you smoke it, and that all it did was make me want more. And my heart was running at about 1,000 miles an hour. So I was like, nope, it ain't worth it. Oh, the 80s. Do people do drugs anymore?
Probably.
Not all the time.
They just keep it secretive ever since the war on drugs.
Dude, I was born in the war on drugs. No one gave
Hey,
a
maybe
shit.
the modern day. Maybe the
He's talking
modern
about
day
the
war.
Bush. He's talking about the Bush era war on drugs.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, winners don't use drugs. Haven't you seen the little intro thing at the start of video game arcade games?
I grew up under Nancy Reagan, dude.
Mm.
You know, but no one cared. Yeah, there are a lot of drugs, a lot of parties, lots of stuff like that. Lots of alcohol, lots, like literally mountains of marijuana. But once I hit 21, well, that was done. But I think it was also because up until that point, high school and college was no challenge whatsoever. And then I got into my my grad work, and all of a sudden it became ridiculously difficult, and I had to actually study. It sucked.
Yeah, I do miss high school too. That's probably
For
why
me-
every movie and everything always has like a high school theme to it, because all of us are just like in nostalgia of like how easy high school was compared to real life.
Yeah,
I
no.
mean-
Well, that's interesting you say that, Zach, because that's definitely true for American, right? I don't know about other
Yeah.
countries, but here in Japan, it's
I mean-
quite the opposite, dude. High school is way more difficult than college. I mean, unless you're taking an
Yeah.
actual science or something, you know.
Yeah, that's the impression I got from watching like a bunch of Hayao Miyazaki, especially. They have that. I forgot what it was called. The one where it's about that girl who's like studies all the time and she's like trying her hardest to get into like a college or something, but then she gets like derailed because of some boy violin thing or something. I can't remember. Violin
Yeah,
making
no, that
kid.
sounds pretty standard. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
like it made me realize how difficult they have it, because it's like it seemed like her family was pushing her so hard and everybody was pushing her so hard and stuff, and I was like, dang.
Well, my
You know?
daughter is kind of an example of that. Studious would be her middle name. She finished her classes. She stayed at school for a couple of hours studying. Then she would come home, eat dinner, study for another 3 or 4 hours, take a shower, and go to bed every day.
What do you even study? You're studying that much for that long. What do you even?
There was a bookcase full of her study books, dude.
Yeah, but what? Like,
I
is she just rereading them over and over and over, or
Japan
what?
is all about memorization.
That's what she wanted you to think, Chester.
Oh no,
Yeah.
I lived in the same house, dude. There's no wildness in her. I kind of wish she had more of it. She was way too strict. But no, memorization, dude. That's what Japan's all about. That it isn't about why. It's just about the fact, the details, the data,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Where my son,
That's why I hated about high school. That's why I hated it was just memorization.
yeah, but
Yeah, I love this anime as much as you guys. I've been here this whole time.
hey,
Booster.
the oily one has arrived.
Yeah, I asked about you.
Right, I've been here this whole time.
Yeah.
What's up? How are you doing?
Well, I'm glad you're here because, and yeah, I appreciate your constraint, seeing as Amaran spent a good hour just absolutely dusting New Zealand. But good on you for that.
Well, what has he done? What has he been saying? You Aussie son of a bitch! I'll come over there. I mean, I thought I was gonna have this truce because it was just Australia Day this other day. You know, it was a time of peace for us.
Oh,
But,
you mean
Go back to normal, back to
Invasion Day?
normal.
That one?
Invasion Day because they invaded the brown people.
Yeah, well,
Brown people have never done anything wrong
well, they did.
except make
Like,
anime.
so they're all-
Anyway, what?
They're selling their people to be slaves.
Allegedly,
Allegedly.
that was
Yeah,
all white people. Don't you know white people actually invented slavery?
we did.
Literally.
We did.
We
Yeah.
we invented it. We created it out of thin air, out of magic. Don't you
Yeah.
know
they-
science and history?
Well, I know.
Basically, why were there in biblical times? Sorry.
Well, I hate to burst your bubble, Booster, but the
Mhm.
first recorded understanding of slavery came out of the Scythians. The Scythians are they're not actual, but we call them modern day Jewish peoples. And yeah, I think they're technically white. So yeah,
Yep. Yeah.
So we actually invented
we
it.
actually did invent it.
Yes, but
yeah.
the thing was, is it wasn't based on like the only difference is it wasn't like, hey, only black people can be enslaved. You know,
Oh,
it was
no,
like
they-
everybody gets
everybody.
enslaved. Everybody gets enslaved.
Everybody,
Everybody gets enslaved. That's what it is.
everybody gets enslaved.
That's true. It
Because
wasn't race
back then,
specific.
but back
that's
then
true.
it wasn't. It wasn't more like we kidnap
like-
you and make you a slave. It was you're indentured servitude because you owe me something.
I
But
like the idea. Two guys are like, "Hey, I just got a bunch of people, dude. I told you not to hire more people. We don't have more money to pay them." I had this other idea. I got this credit. Hear me out. We make them.
Yeah, yeah.
Sure, they'll go down with them. Well, no, they'll hate this. But that's what this is for. He bolts out his whip. Ah.
Yeah.
Hey.
Well, Booster, what we've been talking about, other than Kimetsu no Yaiba, which we actually spent a long time talking about, we
did
have
you
been
say,
talking about drugs.
Oh, drugs.
Adrian.
Wow.
Adrian's getting into his opium addiction.
Yeah,
and-
poor soul.
Poor soul. Howell
Yeah.
says he did a large dose of shrooms. Well, that's not good.
Just now?
I probably. Yeah.
So he probably shouldn't be watching anime right now. He might like it.
Oh no, that's true. Yeah, that's true. You ever done a drug in your life, there, Booster?
Other than prescription and beer, nah.
Nah.
I'm boring. I'm no fun, mate. I'm no fun.
You straight edge.
Well, actually, I think the younger generations don't do as many drugs. It seems.
I was just never interested. And like I said, I've never even been around someone smoking weed or offered weed. But
they do
for some
drugs, it's
reason, I've been around people doing meth.
Yeah.
Well, crack whores and all.
Chester,
Yeah, the old
Chester, you
crack
have to
whore.
understand that we have a worse drug already. That's way worse than all those drugs. It's called social
Genshin
media.
Impact.
Oh, well, that's fair.
About
It's called social media, and
Genshin Impact.
because it gives you the same endorphins and what is it called?
Dopamine.
Yeah, dopamine,
Mhm.
and it
Yeah.
gives you that dopamine hit that is like equivalent to doing
Wow.
drugs.
So it's worse because drugs you
it
can
is
take
worse.
them and then not do them till the next weekend.
Yeah,
Oh wow! I
but
see.
the dopamine hit it's so often, and that's why that's why anger incites more dopamine because you get more clicks.
Yeah.
That's
You know-
why it's so toxic.
Well, you know
Because
that
it's going to give you
it-
more dopamine hits.
Here's the real question though, because if you smoke yourself a little bit of Mary Jane, have yourself a little bit of sex, it's very nice. But you have yourself some whiskey and you get whiskey dick. So which side of that does it fall?
Yeah,
And then
whiskey
you start
dick.
punching people. Yeah.
I haven't heard that term in forever.
That's a wives' tale.
Yeah, whiskey dick.
Well, so which side does it fall on?
I've never.
I'm
had
willing to
trouble.
bet it falls on the I took way too much meth and now I'm tweaking, and now it's time for me to share my anger with the world.
That maybe, yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, you know what's an absolute trip, Eric, is taking a tab of acid and then having sex with several girls at the same time. That is wild.
I like
swear-
that you only talk to Eric about these things. You're like, Eric, yeah, my man.
because he's
My man,
he
I'm a sexy man with the
understands.
drugs.
We come
When
from
you
the
were
same
on,
era.
Anthony?
And
I know.
I
it's
would
just,
I
it's
would
just
do
like
it.
you.
The Jurassic one. Yeah.
Well, see, I would
But
do
what's
it
the
with
odds that
Elrod
Eric
because
is
I know
16
he's
and
my
you are?
age, but he really wants to keep up the pretense that he's a young man. So I'm willing to go along.
Hmm.
I'm twice your age, dude. I'm like 72.
Oh, God. Brutal.
And for some
Why is
reason,
your mom still alive?
My day, we were going laudanum.
That's fair enough. Laudanum. That's an opiate. There you go.
Mhm.
That's my laudanum. I've got a headache again.
Well, I'm glad Boost is here because I do need more coffee. So
No.
he's going to take over and he's going to talk about drugs and sex and
rock
Kimetsu
and
no
roll?
Yaiba.
Yeah.
Rock and
Okay.
roll.
Yeah, I'm going to talk about Kitsuyo Naiba,
Mhm.
or
Pornhub.
otherwise
Drug,
known
sex,
as
and anime.
Demon Slayer. That we're our current topic, right? Everyone watch this particular anime in the here?
No.
Not me yet.
I will say it does sound interesting. I'm going to have to try it out.
Well, I didn't actually watch this anime, but I did do some research. I looked up some Linkin Park AMVs of this anime.
Linkin Park.
Yeah. I decided because if an anime exists, it's like one of the rules, right? It's one of the rules of the internet. It's an unwritten one. I'm gonna make this one, right? But if an anime exists, a Linkin Park AMV must be made of it.
What's an
And-
AMV? Sorry.
AMV, an anime music video.
Music video.
Yeah, you go all the way to like fucking 2006 and find like Linkin Park and Naruto ones. They've been going on for a while,
And corn.
and they're all as cringy as they sound. And so I did my research on this little anime, and I thought, all right, let's see what Linkin Park song it has. The first one you think of. What Linkin Park song do you think this one had a song to?
Had to know.
It's not too far, but in the end, doesn't even matter.
That's like for
That's
everything,
not
though.
a song that there's not even know of.
Yeah. If an anime exists and in the end AMV has been made of it.
Hmm.
You have other songs than that one?
Yeah, they have like that one numb. It's like I've become so numb.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You said it. You sang it so poorly that I like almost
What?
punched my mic.
Poorly? What? Are you kidding me? That's perfect. I sound just like Chester Bennington.
You sound just like Booster.
What? I sound like Booster Bennington.
Booster Benny.
I'd say listen to you, dear Boosted, and listen to Linkin Park. So
You like my singing more than Chester's?
I don't like Linkin Park. I hate
Yeah.
them.
Not even when you were a little edgy teenage boy, you didn't think like, oh,
Hey,
this.
I was an edgy teenage boy when they came out.
Yeah, and you're like, I relate to this. I hate my dad as well.
Is that what that was? It was the I have daddy issues.
Oh, dude, come on! I hate my dad. Don't want to clean my room. It fits perfect.
Yeah, actually, I had a hate relationship with my stepdad, not with my real dad.
See, there you go.
You know what? If you have a stepdad, you always will. I meant to.
It's my stepdad.
So that's trade. That's trade information. How many stepdads have you had?
There's the one.
I'm a stepdad.
See, there we go. See, Eric Hawkins is a stepdad.
In my skin. I don't like my dad.
Are you the first or the second, Eric?
First.
There you go.
Are you a good stepdad? Are you a good stepdaddy?
I think so.
Except for the red-haired child.
Do they call you daddy?
Do they call you father?
Hello, father.
Hello,
Hi, Eric.
father. I would like some more condensed milk and sour candy if you have
Well,
it.
the real question is like, when did you come to the picture? At like what age? Because that's really what matters.
So let's see. They had to be 17, 15.
Yeah, see, there you go. See, that's what I'm talking about.
No, 17, 12, and 8.
Yeah, because then it's like your mom just married like your new friend essentially. That's what it's like.
Hey, buddy, I'm not trying to replace your dad or anything. Think of me as your new cool friend. Haha, okay. There you go, champ. Have a
baseball.
baseball.
Mine. I was already.
Ironically, mine was a lot older.
Go out, son. Go play. Go play. I'm white. Anyway.
Wow, I thought you really were though.
You thought I was white?
Yeah.
I am white.
I know.
Why
I
did you sound so sad? You sounded so disappointed. It's like,
no.
Who's this white man?
Yeah. I know what you look like. I was friends with you on Facebook.
Shh! Don't dox me.
No, wait, I don't have Facebook anymore. Don't worry about it.
Oh, what? Where'd you go?
I got off of it.
What?
Oh no!
When I found out that they can track everything you do on your computer, I kind of was like, yeah, I'm not gonna get on. I need to leave this.
I don't care how much. I don't know if Mark Zuckerberg knows how much porn I look at.
You missed out. You missed out on the whole conversation, man.
I hope he's like, hey, I know this one.
To be honest, guys, the
Because
government
we found
does
out
the
that
same
JD's
thing.
got a whole profile apparently.
He's got his own Pornhub channel.
Yep.
No, I don't have one.
How am I not in jail? For my right-wing extremism. I'm so extreme. Like 90s extreme, you know?
Yeah, did you know that AOC kind of blames Ted Cruz for almost being assassinated?
Wait, did she actually almost get assassinated?
Wish.
Oh, wait, oh.
Hey, careful. This is not your channel.
Sorry.
But no, like I was just curious if that actually like it sounded like she was just whining about nothing. I didn't know there was an actual.
Before her shoes were stolen.
Pretty normal.
Yeah, pretty normal. He always whines about stuff.
Woman, am I right?
Let's cry wolf again.
So what are
They
you
don't
talking
have
about?
orgasms.
JD got pretty sure got your channel banned.
Oh, awesome! That's what I did.
Yeah,
He was conspiring to assassinate people live on air. Don't worry about it.
Oh, no
Yeah.
problem. Yeah, it can't be worse than the chat. Raythul says, those were just pillows, Chester. Just your drug-addled mind interpreted them as females. Never know, dude.
Oh gosh.
Never know.
Yeah,
now I have
that.
this weird mental image of him just like going, yeah, the pillows.
And the pillows are going, Yamada! Yamate!
Away from Chester.
Okay. So, guys, what do you think of my drawing so far?
I love
Can't
it.
think about it.
There you go.
Yeah,
That's quick.
I try to get some.
JD, fucking love it.
Hey, Paulus
I'm
Arts
trying-
is in here. I haven't seen him in a while, dude.
Oh, that's cool.
Let's see. Ray Thule says, I bet a booster can rock some Scramo. No one
Scramo?
I don't know what the hell that is.
Some Scramo.
The Devil Wears Prada. No, that's rubbish. And no, I don't listen to Screamo. I listen to death metal. That's different.
Oh.
What's your favorite death metal band?
Bloodbath. Off the top of my head. I'm more of a melodic death metal guy, but you know, I like Bloodbath.
I do like
Do you like
better.
Scar Symmetry?
Was that Scar Symmetry?
Yeah.
I know
You
that
like
one.
them?
Are they more like deathcore though?
Yeah, but they're. I would definitely recommend it though, because they definitely.
Oh, they're melodic death metal.
Are they?
Yep, I like melodic death metal.
Do it. It's
I'll
really
check them
good.
out.
I think I've lost track of the chat here. I don't know exactly what
Yeah.
you're talking about.
Talking about melodic death metal. It's from Sweden. It was invented by In Flames, Dark Tranquility, and At the Gates.
Oh, all right. Well, that's cool.
In the
I haven't
90s.
listened to
In
heavy metal.
Gutenberg.
Well, you know, I haven't listened to heavy metal in a long time, Booster. But I do love melodic metal, though. So, I mean, you guys should suggest things to me.
Oh,
Well, then
Most
go check out-
Principia Mest.
Ooh.
What'd you say?
Most Principia Mest. My favorite band of all time. Them and ISIS. Very unfortunately named ISIS.
Well, I'm assuming they're naming themselves after the goddess. Yeah.
Yes. Well, yeah, they split up in 2008, so they were a bit too early to be named after the the bloody Islamic State.
Fair. Can you
Psycho
give me
Islam.
the name again, please? More slowly.
ISIS, or most.
No,
what do you
no,
mean,
the
most
ones before,
Principia
the one
Mest?
you like. Yeah, the one you like.
Yeah, you won't like it.
Hey, Grandpa, you ain't gonna like it.
Well, I like Iron Maiden. I like Judas Priest. I like Man of War. I like music.
Yeah.
I like music.
I've heard of this music concept.
I was going to
Sounds
show the
interesting.
folks, but I guess not now. All right, fine. Let's come back over. There we go.
Fine.
Amron's boobies are getting digitalized. That's perfect.
Digital boobies.
Bobs. Digibobs.
See?
We made a new card game. Digibobs.
There you go. That sounds fun.
Digibobs.
Paulus agrees with me.
Digibobs.
Man of
Digital
War
boobies.
is the only
Digibobs
true
are
metal.
the champions.
Thank you very much, Paulus. You are correct, sir.
Thank you for
Where are
going
we
there,
going
Booster.
Someone's family got destroyed by Digimon the movie. Weird, huh?
What?
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 It's true.
We're talking about
Someone.
boobs. JD.
Oh.
Boobs.
Yeah, oh, dang it.
The boobs
No,
of
they
metal?
did do one of them did a reference to Digimon.
I don't want to
Yeah.
hear about Digimon boobs, JD.
Boobs are the champions.
Rated
This is the song's from. We're singing, but it's just modified parody song. Based on the Digimon.
It's just not going to give that up.
Yeah. I just miss JD so much.
Yeah. Well, Joe has the perfect response. Dang it, Bobby! That's not music. That's just more toilet sounds. All right, thank you. I can't do a hey kid.
I don't know how you could think toilet sounds out of. That's
I don't know.
odd.
Some of them were the ones, especially that have all those weird sound effects. They add to it. They definitely get there. You definitely get to a toilet flushing sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's grindcore. That definitely sounds like it.
Yep.
Well, Adrian is recommending that I look up Burzum.
Burzum. That's black. That's satanic black metal. We don't- That's just like Satan.
Yeah. All right. That's fine.
Just like that.
Hey, Booster, can you do me a favor and see if anyone's doing the draw along this week?
I can do that. But where's the draw along located, Chester?
Oh, it's on Twitter. As long as
Oh.
that survives. Hashtag DNQFE. Hashtag
Which one?
DNQFU. Oh well, it's
Why?
on Twitter.
Wow.
Because
Yeah, FU.
FU. Yeah.
QFU.
Well, Elrod, you've done a few good pieces today, but this Nezuko is really nice, dude.
Yeah, I like Nabisco.
Yeah, it's very good, dude. Good job. Do keep in mind
girl that makes me
she's
think
17
crack.
years old. Just keep that in mind.
Yeah, that's why I drew her like tastefully, not like you're thinking.
That's fair. That is fair. Yeah.
I don't watch your kinds of movies, Chester.
That's right. Yes. I'm renowned.
I watch JD's Christian porn on the Pornhub.
Oh,
Then we're gonna live that down, aren't I?
probably
Nope.
not. Yeah, that's okay. There's a list, JD. There's a list. Guys, he will like Burzum.
What do you know about Burzum and the black metal scene, Chester?
I don't know anything. I haven't listened to any new metal in quite a while. I don't.
This isn't new metal. This is all happened in the 90s.
Oh, well, I definitely don't know it then. Yeah, I don't really listen to music as much as I really should. I like when I'm driving, I never have the radio on.
You're probably better off for that.
Whoa.
So what happened with
music?
the lead singer of Burzum is he's a little lad known as Varg Vikernes. He's a Norwegian fella.
Uh-huh.
And they had this little band called Mayhem. And he was very famous in the 90s because they were all causing a lot of trouble, burning down churches and such.
Uh-huh.
And then Vikernes killed another member of their band. And then another member of that band, Mayhem, killed himself. So 2 men short after that. And then he went to jail.
He's
there's a
giving me a
movie.
history lesson. I'm listening. Go ahead.
Yeah. No, that was about it. That's
do
kind of how that
remember-
band went.
I do
So
remember
black
one of
metal's
the.
all wild.
Well, I remember a death metal band getting kicked off stages and sued because they had cut off pig heads on stage. Was that them?
I don't know. That definitely sounds like a black metal band, though.
Mm-hmm. Did
I didn't
anybody
know black
watch?
people like
no.
metal.
Oh,
Wow. Racist.
had to take it there.
I did. I couldn't resist. I
You just had it
resisted 3 times, Booster.
Mm-hmm.
Yay. Anywho, did anybody watch the new season of American Horror Story, the 1986?
I could
I
get
did
past
not.
episode 2 of the first season.
No.
Was it?
It's super good. It's actually my favorite because it's nothing like the other ones. It actually has a whole story that's really good, and it makes
What's
you go.
the theme?
1986.
Slasher movies then?
Yeah, slasher mostly, serial killers, and also satanic metal.
Oh, that's the year I went to university.
Back
Is that the one where it's sort of like Friday the 13th?
I'm sorry.
It's like Friday the 13th.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. I was just asking because we were talking about metal bands, and you were saying the history lesson about killing and all the death and everything, and just reminded me of that because it sounded exactly like the plot of that show.
It's wild,
Anyways,
dude.
that's metal.
Well, I'm sitting
Dead-
here
dead metal.
watching JD do
That's
text,
brutal.
and he's actually used High Tarnation. I have not heard that since Yosemite Sam.
Tarnation.
Yeah, he's Billy the Kid is in this one. That's why
say
he
Billy
talks
the
in
Kid?
in my comics. Billy the Kid somehow traveled into the future and he's stuck there. So yeah,
That makes sense then. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah. Adrian says Chester has something in common. He's a white supremacist. White supremacist too.
Who wait?
Who white? Is that how you pronounce it?
Not White Supremacist 2. You're the sequel to White Supremacist.
Am I the sequel? I thought you called me
Yeah.
the prequel. That would have been funnier.
Starting to take music. Ready-da.
But he called you White Supremacist
Yeah, that'd
2.
be
you
funnier.
say.
Oh, I see.
White Supremacist 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah.
oh yeah, that one.
Mhm. Yes.
JD is a treasure.
Anyway,
A treasure.
he is. He's our little.
Truly.
Well, no, I want to scratch his little chinny chin. He's a little fellow.
Here we go.
He's a crazy.
How much more
little
time do we
character.
have?
You guys have yourself about 40 minutes. Plenty of time. What do you mean, oh crap?
Get on it.
Ray Thulu has a question with many question marks. He says, "Why is JD talking?" Well, I don't know.
Because he has freedom of speech.
Dude,
Why are you talking?
dude.
Because the lab gave him the power of speech.
I will
Yeah.
fight you for the JD's right to speak.
Good on you. There you go.
I was hoping JD would talk to him so I could tell him to shut up. That would have been really funny. But even then, when it's time for him to speak, so I can tell him.
Well, Booster. Speaking of that, before you came on, the guys were telling me about their favorite hentai. Would you like to add to that argument?
Oh, yeah.
We did not, though.
So
Wait,
the one I like, right, is I like Debbie Does Dallas, the animated series.
Oh wow, I didn't know they made one of them.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and Debbie in this one is actually a magical kitsune,
Uh-huh.
and she sees Black Mano-chan, and he's like, "Hey Debbie, how you doing, baby? I want nibble your ears." And she's like, "Oh, Black-chan, don't do that." Yamate.
Wow.
Yamero.
Some of the worst Japanese I've probably ever heard.
Oh, tsunami karate.
It's kitsune.
Kitsune.
Hey.
I got it perfect. So yeah, so that's about how that one goes. Yeah.
Very nice. Rabbit's Tanjiro is coming along pretty well, dude. You see what he's doing?
Tanjiro.
Yeah.
What's he doing? Let's see it. Oh, it is. It's coming up perfect. I can see. He's the Demon Slayer, isn't he?
Well, he's the neophyte. He's the leader of the neophytes.
Is he? So is he the demon that the people have to? Because he's like the main character, but he's also a demon, and the other people that are after him, the bad guys, they're the Slayers. They're the Demon Slayers.
No, he is just.
Is he a magical kitsune?
No, he's just a low-ranking fighter.
Oh,
But he's our hero, where he's the one we're following. Yeah, but
yeah.
he's not a.
We're rooting for him.
He's low level. He's still a neophyte.
Oh, he's gonna work on it.
Let's see. Raythula wants you to inform me that Chester, that Peter Grill is not hentai. He's old and doesn't understand. Okay.
What about Peter Griffin? Is Peter Griffin hentai?
I would imagine, yes.
Frickin' sweet, Lois. This is the worst in the time I was hentai. Meh.
Oh, it's perfect. Oh, too perfect.
Think you missed your
Left
calling,
of Seth
Booster.
MacFarlane's job.
Oh, what I was going to say is I think Booster's thinking of Inuyasha.
Inuyasha.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the one with the dog demon guy.
Yeah, the demon, but he went to kill the demon and...
Are you sure you're pronouncing that properly?
No!
It's Inuyasha.
That's what I said, though.
No, it's Inuyasha.
So Inu dog. Yasha.
Yasha.
Inuyasha. I said Inuyasha. I don't know what the hell you guys are talking about. Anyways.
I'm just being a dick.
As you have every right to be.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, this doesn't look hentai at all.
Mm-hmm.
That's my favorite hentai.
Oh, the stealth ones, huh? You have to make it harder on yourself.
Mm-hmm. Ka-chow.
Ka-chow, yeah.
Pick
All
this
right.
up. Okay, I'm done with my piece.
Well, that's good. You have another 40 minutes to
done.
make a new one, so get on it.
No tell all.
Okay. I don't know. Now I'm out of ideas.
Once you run a lap, go around the house and do a little run.
That'll help. That'll help.
Yeah.
Cold showers.
It'll,
too.
it'll tucker you all out, little fella.
I mean, I'm okay. I'm just. This is funny.
Is
He's
it?
all tuckered out.
I don't know. I'm looking at Zach's art right now. I don't think it's funny. I think it's pretty badass.
Not funny
Thank
at
you.
all.
In mine.
Demon Slayer, and for some reason, Critta locked up on me.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah.
There is no bare-chested scene with him, unless you're
Why
trying
not?
to do Inosuke. He's always bare-chested.
Oh, enough game.
No, I did the guy with the scar, but I'm
Yeah.
just doing like my version.
Oh,
I
that's
don't know
cool.
him.
No, I think it's
So.
fine. Yeah.
A
Oh.
random demon slayer.
I am the Demon Slayer.
Well,
Mine
and
sounds like Batman.
Booster, have you watched the show at all?
No, I just watched Linkin Park AMVs and Watch Mojo compilations.
Oh, I see. All right.
Yeah, I watched the Watch Mojo, and they got the Chills guy to voice it, right? And he was like, top 10 moments in Demon Slayer,
Oh, I see.
number 15, the part where Demon Slayer actually cuts his toenails. You know, he has like
yeah,
that
those-
kind of compilation, right, with the
That's fair.
countdowns?
That's
Yeah,
fair. Yeah.
yeah. So I pretty much know the show.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, there
Yeah,
are
perfectly, yeah.
some silly moments in it. Of course, it's
Yeah.
a Japanese anime, but overall,
Mhm.
it's not a bad show. It's well
Oh, yeah?
written. There's a lot of depth. There's a lot of character development. There are no Mary Sues. Quite the opposite of that. You might like it. Well, what kind of anime do you enjoy? What's your favorite anime?
Like, I can name the anime I actually enjoy on the one hand. So that would be Afro Samurai,
That is
Ergo Proxy,
okay.
Gintama,
Uh-huh.
and probably the first season of Death Note.
Well, other
Yeah.
than Death Note, those are all better. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't like Death Note at all?
I like the concept, but I just don't think they executed it well.
I liked the first season, but then they just started pulling off some bullshit, and I got bored.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What do you mean? You didn't like L?
No, I loved Al. I don't like his replacement. Spoilers.
Oh, well, but actually, Afro Samurai was badass, but that's a true.
Yeah, I love Afro Samurai.
Well, but that's a true East-West collaboration, though.
It's so funny because it took two things I usually can't stand, slapped them together, and I just loved it.
Yeah, Afro Samurai was badass, dude. And
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure Samuel L. Jackson did the voice, didn't he?
yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He did the voices for two characters. He did it
Badass.
for Afro and Ninja.
Ooh,
Yeah, that little character is called Ninja. Yes.
the one with the stupid thing on his head.
Yeah.
Samurai Champloo. You should check that one out.
Yeah, I've been meaning to. That's the Cowboy Bebop guys, right?
Yeah, yeah,
I
it's
Yeah.
really good.
Series, that
Always
is.
been meaning to. I never got around to it.
I actually finished it.
Oh, let me.
I finished watching it in the first round.
Let's see. Samurai what? Shampoo.
Shampoo.
Champloo, like Champloo. Champloo.
Like Prel.
Oh yeah, it's Japanese say Samurai Champloo. Okay, so it's some kind of ramen based show, huh?
Did he?
Well,
No,
Champloo.
it's sort of like it's the same sort of tone like Cowboy Bebop.
It's about these two Ronin samurais with two different styles and a girl trying to find out where dad is. Spoilers.
Sunflowers.
But there's no ramen in the show at all.
There is some ramen.
In this, yeah, at the start, like the girl, the one girl that tags along with them, she's like a waitress at a ramen shop.
Oh,
And, yeah,
okay.
she's
Maybe
looking
it's-
for the samurai who smells of sunflowers.
that makes
Oh,
sense.
yeah,
then.
you're-
Okay.
You're talking about Samurai Champloo. Yay.
Mhm.
Love that.
Sunflowers have no smell.
Welcome to the conversation.
Well, I had to go do something, so my daughter called upon me.
Don't you hate that?
Yeah, being a parent. Yeah.
Yeah, I hate that. Haha.
Yeah, no, because that word is definitely ramen related. It's actually I think if I'm remembering correctly, because champon is the ramen and champloo would be without the liquid. So maybe it's actually like fried noodle. Yeah, I think it's that's what it must be. Yeah, it's fried noodle.
Beh.
I'm
Snap.
helpful.
Yeah.
Beh. Sna.
So you guys want me to read that comic book I made? The comic book page I made?
Desperately.
I hope you read it
Booster had
before
been
you-
asking me for damn weeks.
Okay. Okay, it starts off like this mountainous area, and it says Earth something numbers,
Keenma,
and then you know,
Keenma, Keenma. I told
What?
you to train the boy.
Fuck off.
okay, and on panel 2, Billy says, "Hey, little lady, are you okay? Billy, did you find another civilian survivor? Hey, little gal, are you okay? Do you know what happened? Sorry. What in high tarnation is next gen when you need them?
Tarnations.
Tarnation.
Yeah. I put the Demon Slayer girl in here, and she's attacking these 2 Beyond members.
BM members?
Funny.
I'm not sure what that is.
No, Beyonds. Beyonds.
Oh, BLM. I understand now.
No, Beyonds with BEYONDS.
I think you've caused Elrod to have an aneurysm because somehow a dog's head has landed upon an octopus's body. Yeah, I blame
Oh,
you,
sorry.
JD. It's a
Okay, fine
it's a
enough.
squid dog. Fair enough.
Okay, I'll just,
retriever.
it's a super team I came up with. You know what? I'm just
Next
gonna
Gen
write down.
is a super team you came up with. Very good.
Oh no, not Next Gen. It's Beyond's. Next Gen's a hero on the team.
Oh, I do believe that's copyrighted and TM'd, just so you know.
Who copyrighted this?
I believe they're called Image. Little comic
I
company. You might not have heard of them.
I heard of Image, but
or
they
trademark
didn't have Beyond's title.
No, Next Gen.
Oh, did they have a character like that? I don't know.
NEXGEN. No, they had a
Oh,
team.
oh.
Or was that Dynamite?
Oh.
Which one was it?
I don't know.
You're talking about Cross Gen?
No, there's
Cross
another
Gen.
one. I'm talking about Next Gen. They had I actually I'm not thinking of Gen 13 or Gen 12, whatever that was pretty cool actually. No, Next Gen. One of the big companies had a team called Next Gen.
Actually, my Next Gen is like I removed the T and
Yeah, there it is. David has helped me out. It says yes, Image did do a Next Gen. Thank you.
but mine doesn't have a T in here.
Yeah, but they'll come after you, dude. They'll eat your lunch, sir.
Did you say you're
whatever.
going to eat his horse?
Oh, ooh. That's a big
You,
deal.
you can eat a man's lunch, but you stay the fuck away from his horse.
That's fair
That's
enough.
messed up.
That is
Just
messed
stay
up.
away from my character, man.
Well, you might be able to beat him out. When did you create the character?
Oh, when I was in middle school,
So,
and he was with
2005.
He had a different name. Probably, I don't know.
Yeah, that was supposed to be a joke, but damn, I was right on it. All right. Yeah,
I
dude,
created when I was in middle school.
that was from the
He went
90s, I'm
under-
pretty sure.
And his original name was Silverguard.
See, now that you can use. I've never heard of a silver guard.
like that.
That sounds good.
Yeah, I could have, but it was too long to type in word boxes, so I had to shrink it down.
And this is from when you were 13? Oh, sorry, you're drawing.
So this character, yeah, that's the one I created when I was 13.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was just reading a thing and I just found out who they cast for characters of Sandman. Have you at Netflix's Sandman? Have you heard this, Chester?
No, I haven't. They're not going to screw up Sandman. They could. There's no way.
Oh, I think
Brienne of Tarth.
they got Brienne of Tarth to play bloody Lucifer.
Eh?
I can see that.
Yeah, that's what my reaction. I was like, what?
She's not a bad
I can see
actress,
that.
though, dude. She can act.
But it's kind of weird that they
She's a
put her as
problem.
Lucifer. But
It can
I
shapeshift.
don't know. The
She
guy
can
they
act.
got for Dream though looks interesting. He looks Sturridge, Tom Sturridge. How last name is that?
Made
He
up.
looks pretty good for it. I have no idea who this guy is, but I think he could look the part pretty easily.
I had heard though that the that was being helmed by the actual creator.
Oh, so it'll be garbage.
All right, well, okay.
You know, Neil Gaiman?
Yemen.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I had heard he was directly involved in it. I don't mind I think her name is Gwendolyn Christie, is the lady's name.
Yep.
Yeah, he's good.
She's a good actress. I don't.
She is a good actor. Do you see her as like Lucifer? Do you think it's weird that they're gender swapping Lucifer?
Yeah, it is.
You
but,
know, because I think they're going to do
but-
like a gender neutral, like creepy Lucifer.
yeah,
That's
they
why they
will.
picked her.
Yeah. Well, if you think
Nobody
about,
like,
It's
what's
weird,
her
but I'm
name?
not against it. You know what I mean?
well, yeah, because she actually is capable. And you
Yeah.
also have in your mind from Constantine, you know, the Keanu Reeves version, they had that lady
Mm.
who played Gabriel,
Mhm.
and she.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
it
she's
was quite
excellent.
good. It was quite good.
Tilda
Um,
Swinton.
Probably what
Tilda
they think.
Swinton.
Tilda
that's
Swinton.
right,
She's
yeah.
a great actress. She is.
Yeah. So
She's very good.
I can see it. I'm more used to because Lucifer in the series is quite masculine. He's very male, in the way they drew him anyway. So yeah, it is a bit.
Well, here's
weird,
the
but-
weird thing, right? You know that that series that's ongoing at the moment, the Lucifer series, right?
Mhm.
That's supposed to be based on the Lucifer of the Sandman universe.
It is. Yeah, it's
Mhm.
directly.
Yeah. So I wonder if this dream is just it's just going to be a totally different universe. They just ignore that thing, or is that the Lucifer that left, and this is like the new Lucifer that's taken over now, or is
I'm
it supposed to
not
be the same Lucifer? I'm very confused.
Well, another thing that
I don't
confuses
think
me.
DC pays attention.
Well,
Yeah.
they already have that guy who seems to be doing a fair job, so why not use him? But more importantly, if I remember correctly, it's been a long time since I read it, but if I remember correctly, there were a lot of panels with Lucifer in this ridiculously long red beard.
No. The Lucifer of the Sandman universe was a clean-shaven, white-haired fellow.
Oh, I
with, like, a
remember.
white
I
suit
remember
and
the
everything.
blonde hair. Yeah, I remember that too. But I've also
Hmm.
seen him in his incarnation as the redheaded dude.
Hmm.
He
I
is a
don't recall that
shapeshifter,
myself,
right?
but yeah.
So I mean, it's not that
True.
weird, I guess. But
Yeah.
And he's been a snake, so why can't he be like a tall androgynous woman?
yeah,
Why not?
yeah, why not? Yeah. But we'll see. I think we're willing to give her a shot at it because she can do.
I
the
think it's
bit-
going to
the
be
bit.
progressive nonsense, if I'm honest.
It
I'm
is.
willing to give it a shot, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be progressive nonsense.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, especially if Neil Gaiman's involved.
Exactly.
That's fair. Yeah, that is fair. The thing that's strange for me though, they put her in the Star Wars stuff. All right, fine.
Yeah,
And then they didn't
Captain
use
Phasma.
her.
Yeah, Phasma
Well,
is like
That's kind of it's a running thing with them, right? Like with John Boyega's character, Finn. There's so much you could do with an
Yeah.
ex-stormtrooper who rejects his programming and realizes what he's doing is wrong. That is a powerful character arc, but
Yeah.
they
That's
wasted
a
him.
trilogy.
About it.
Yeah.
Well, he was the best thing from Force Awakens, which wasn't hard. But
Yeah.
I thought for sure that they were going to make him a Jedi. I thought we were going to have him and Rey as Jedi, and they would go find Luke, and Luke would train them, and they would fight the big bad
Well,
Kylo. Or
I was
Snoke or
hoping
whatever.
he would try to go out of his way to save his brothers, turn them against that side and
Yeah,
help them see
that'd
the
be cool,
light
yeah.
or whatever. Instead, he just kills them and goes woo.
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, they did a bad job, dude. They dropped the
Literal
ball.
traitor he was.
Literal. Yeah. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Kima is starting to put her. I don't know what do you call this stuff when you do like this, Kima, where you make everything negative and then you do some kind of coloring? What do you guys call this treatment or this technique?
Well, all I'm doing is I'm flatting with different colors so I can just select them easier.
Oh, so it's a layer issue. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that makes sense. Yeah. This is spot on.
It's just
though.
it's just a typical flatting technique that you do just to differentiate all the different colors, and then you put the real colors on later. You can just select them.
you create
easily.
a mask, essentially. You're
Yeah,
creating a mask.
Makes sense to me.
So-
It's a lot easier to work with layer per layer than it is on the overall. Yeah, makes sense. I did actually do Photoshop at one time. I could use it at one point in my life. It's just a long time ago.
One of these days, you're actually going to have to draw.
You don't want that to happen, dude.
I want it to
suck
happen.
pretty bad. Although I can,
I don't-
Zach, what I can do? I can draw trees better than JD though.
Probably.
So
I'm just saying, if Booster does it, you have to do it.
fair enough.
Mhm.
Because Booster and I are so much alike.
Yep.
My trees don't look like
Like
My
two peas in a
trees
pod.
don't look like tits. What?
I had the most embarrassing moment the other day. I was trying to get someone to help me draw something, right? An old character of mine that I had in my head.
Mhm.
And so, I scribbled it down on a notepad and sent it to him, and he managed to draw this guy well. And someone else comes in a Discord, looks at it, and goes, "Oh, Booster, did you draw that as a teenager?" I went, "No, I drew that yesterday." Oh.
Aw. Yeah, it's
Brutal.
It's brutal. Yeah, it sucks not having artistic ability. Yeah, Booster's actually much better than I am. He
Yeah,
legitimately
and I
is.
still draw like an 8-year-old apparently. So,
There you go.
that's why I'm never gonna try again. That was brutal.
It is, yeah. Well, I use it to my advantage though, Booster, because in class I
Oh, yeah.
use a whiteboard all the time. I mean, it's just part of being a
Use your
teacher.
little stick people.
And I'll just draw stuff on the board, and it's so horrible that the kids just get a big,
Mhm.
huge laugh out of it. So it's
Yeah, dumb gaijin.
Yeah.
Because they can all draw, perfect.
actually
you know.
Japanese draw really well, almost
I know. That's
universally.
like
It's
that's
creepy.
what I was trying to say.
Yeah. Why do you think that is, Zach?
Just the culture they're brought up in.
Yeah.
the language.
Oh
It's
yeah,
just
the
the
language.
language.
Having to
Maybe,
draw
maybe.
characters and stuff. Yeah.
That's a good point. Elrod made an actual valid point.
He makes a lot of those. You're just
He
not
does.
listening.
He does it all the time.
Hell is freezing as we
Drive me
speak.
down to suicidal
Elrod
levels.
makes good points all the time. He's an intelligent man. He's one of the smartest among us. Don't you know this?
You really
I do
is.
know that. I respect me some Elrod. But
Mhm.
Actual saint.
no, that actually
Elrod.
might be a really good point, Elrod, because they
People that
can.
respect me don't send me spam about buying Ray-Bans.
Hey
Chester.
now,
Yeah.
Ray-Bans are the best
Yeah.
sunglasses you'll ever own, sir.
By the way, have the
$24.99.
chat invested in Ray-Bans?
Yeah, have you? Yes. Only $300.
We should
Um,
do that. We should get a sponsor.
Yeah. Well, I
Apparently
fixed
here he
it
is
though.
on
It
Twitter.
hasn't happened since. I changed my password
No.
like Booster told me to do, and it worked.
Yeah, well, you should have done the first time. Yes.
I didn't even know I could change passwords.
Oh my. Oh. All right.
It took me 30 minutes to find the place that I could do it, but I found it all by myself
Oh.
almost.
All by his own self, even.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I don't even remember putting in a password from the beginning. I guess I must have.
Well, that's how you get onto websites, Chester.
Yeah. Just kind of click buttons, fall into
Click
it.
buttons. Oh
Yeah.
no.
The ironic thing is, Booster, if Ray-Ban ever
What is
would come to me with my absolutely fabulous, dynamic and amazing channel here and ask me to be a sponsor, I would happily do so. I love Ray-Bans. I own
Absolutely.
several pair.
You own several pairs of Ray-Bans.
I
Wow, my Ray-Bans just came in, and I can't live without them.
There you go. See,
See, we're
Hire
already.
us.
See, look, we could do it.
We could.
Come on, Ray-Ban, let's go.
Let's go. I actually I level them up because I'll get my Ray-Bans and take them to the shop, get my prescription put in with the sunglasses in them as well.
You know, I love my Ray-Bans so much, I sleep with them
Oh, there you go.
while I play classical music.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I wear my sunglasses.
That was such a weird reference. You do realize, Booster, Ray-Bans are the rock and roll sunglasses.
Yeah,
Uh,
but I like that one. I like that one song that's like.
Stop it right now.
yeah.
Stop
No,
it.
see, that's
No.
Let's see, Amran. That's the value of Looney Tunes. You see.
How did you know I knew that from Looney Tunes?
'Cause everybody knows that from Looney Tunes, dude.
Yes.
You don't know. I could know that Vivaldi's Spring. Which one is it? I don't know classical.
Vivaldi's Four Seasons.
Yeah, that guy.
Ooh, damn! A Canadian put you down, dude. Damn.
Damn.
Damn. Now this is funny because Alan is trying to help me. He's trying to support me. He's being a buddy. He's being a buddy. And he says
He's been a
Chester
real
can
pal.
draw if he is. And he says Chester can draw if we do a Pac-Man night, right? Hint, hint. No, I can't draw a circle to save my life.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
But he knew how to do Photoshop.
I did at one point. I think it's advanced beyond that though. That was like 20 years ago.
It's like
I-
Skynet.
I actually took an Excel class, Zach.
Did you excel?
I did.
Oh.
I was number 3 in class.
Oh, that was brutal.
I got beat
I was
out.
waiting for
I got
someone
beat
to
out by a
say
nice
something.
little old grandma and a Karen.
I won't be alive right now. That pun ruined my fucking day.
Well, actually, I took that class like 22 years ago, I think, Booster.
Oh, wow.
So you were just a little toddler running around and pooping your pants, I would
Little
say.
boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was all up until my early 20s, yeah.
Yeah.
He was a little hatchling.
There you
Oh,
go.
yeah.
He was breastfeeding until he was 18.
Oh, come on.
nice. Royal.
Oh.
Now we're
It's
looking
hot.
here at Rabbit, and he's working on the tsuba of the katana. That's nice. Very nice. All right.
Very nice.
This isn't going to be finished. It's taking me forever.
I'm not sure what Joe was talking about, but he says, "Welcome to my shop. Let me crop your top daintily, daintily." Sounds like
Mhm, mhm.
Bugs Bunny, maybe in the Barber of Seville.
I thought it sounded like a rock song.
No, I think it's Bugs Bunny. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, we don't have that good stuff anymore. Now we just get Steven Universe.
Tell me about it.
It's sad. It's pretty sad.
Well,
It is
I don't
sad.
want to tell you about it. I don't want to tell you about it at all. I don't want to talk about Steven Universe.
Well, you know, the ironic thing is, it seems that Steven Universe was actually much better than everything that came after it. That's sad.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
that
sad.
is.
Tell me about it.
Yeah,
That's low expectations.
it is. It is pretty low expecting. You know, but you know what else I love, Booster? I mean, I truly
Tell me.
adore the Amron's ability to make boobs shine. It's impressive,
mhm.
dude. I mean,
Sparkle. In the moonlight.
I mean,
Shiny
look at 'em.
boobies.
they're just
I'm not
barely
even
kept in
yet,
that vest. I mean, barely.
They're just gonna pop on out and just
Yeah.
flop all over the place.
I don't know why Amron just doesn't pull that trigger, dude. You just pull that trigger, dude. Or a belt, I guess, would be more appropriate. I can see your panties too.
Well,
She got a
that's
little
because
bit
that's
tight.
for his Patreon.
Oh,
Yeah,
You pay
yeah,
a small
yeah.
fee of $9.95 to see
Yeah.
all the boobies.
there you go, dude. That's the
Well, yeah, I'm gonna put this on my Patreon, and it's just gonna be all out there.
Sweet,
Mm-hmm.
all out there. She is thick, dude.
Yeah.
Did I use that terminology proper, Booster?
You did, Chester. Well
I
done, you.
did.
You get a
I've been-
cookie.
I've been learning.
Mhm.
Cookie, I love
Idiot.
cookies, but I prefer gold
You're a-
stars, sir.
Oh, you'll get a gold star. You get all the Blade gold stars you like, you little rascal.
Ooh, nice. Now, how many people in here appreciated gold stars when they were a kid? Huh?
No.
I did.
They're great.
I never got any. That dickhead
Mhm.
Greg got
I
them
had
all.
many gold stars on the side of the board.
You would, you teacher's fucking pig, you fucking nerd. I'm gonna steal your lunch money.
Yacht owners always get gold stars,
I'm
man.
gonna steal
Do
your
they-
gold stars.
Do they still do that? Did they do that with you guys when you were? Because most of you guys are younger than me. Did they have the little board on the side of the blackboard that had every kid in the class's name, and you would get gold stars
I
next?
think it
to
was on the white. I think it was on the whiteboards or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I was in like year 1 to year 7 in the 80s. So yeah.
Yeah, in my during the 90s we did have that.
Oh, so they
Here,
did
huh.
keep continuing into the 90s. Yeah, that was kind of cool.
But it was on the whiteboard. Had whiteboards back then.
Oh no, we didn't. We had blackboards. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
you know-
we had blackboards. Yeah.
Yeah.
They
You know-
updated it.
Oh no,
Yeah.
no. Interestingly,
80s full of white
um,
supremacy.
in my JD in my school, I have whiteboards because it's easier and cheaper, right?
But you're
but-
racist.
And that's what
and
they're
that
doing
as
now.
well. But at the university, it's blackboards. And so I've been using both of them for, nearly 2 decades. I really prefer Blackboard. I love
Yeah,
Blackboards way
blackboards
better
matter.
than whiteboards.
No,
Yeah.
Yes.
just saying.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
the only time where you liked it in that order. Haha.
That's right.
Racist.
No, Blackboard's definitely better than whiteboard.
Mm-hmm.
It just takes more maintenance, I guess. But I never had to do that. So,
You never had to knock out the chalk.
oh no, that's a good thing about being in Japan. The kids clean the board.
No.
Nice.
And the ironic thing is, or funny thing, or I don't know, whatever adjective you prefer, they actually vie for the opportunity to wipe down the whiteboard.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm an
How did
overachiever.
you train those kids so well?
I had
Is it
very little to do with
beatings?
it. Japan did it.
How do the Japanese do it? Do they just beat the kids? What's the secret?
Well, no, they go to school in the morning. They gather together and have a quick little 10-minute meeting with the principal. And
Then
stuff
they
like
beat
that.
them.
Then they go to their classes. They study.
Mhm.
And then they have to, before lunch, they have to get up and clean the room, clean the board. Then lunch comes, which is delivered by a company, and then the kids have to serve each other, and they rotate, and they have to put on little smocks and stuff, and they rotate week to week to week, and the kids will serve each other. Then they have to clean up. Then they clean the room. Then they'll have at least once a week where they'll clean all the floors in the school and do all those kind of things. So they have no janitor
Then they
system.
beat them.
No, there's no beating. But
There's no. You can even do all this without beating the children.
That's right. Because you teach them
That's bullshit.
responsibility for their property. The classroom is theirs, right? The school is theirs.
I don't believe you.
Therefore, they have to keep it clean. They have no janitors in Japan.
Really?
hey,
It
So-
works.
To be a janitor.
Sucks to be a janitor, yeah, I suppose.
Yeah.
tell me about it.
It's like 50 dudes out of work, man.
There you go.
Brutal.
For women.
Joe Roney says yellow
They're
moons,
persons?
orange stars, green clovers, blue diamonds, purple horseshoes. Wait, that's Lucky Charms. Yes, it is, sir.
Hmm.
Child slavery, Adrian says. Interesting.
hmm
Yeah.
Time for another cereal night.
Junkyard Dunn says, I regret swapping out my blackboards in one of my classrooms. Yeah, right, dude. Blackboards are it just feels better when you spend every day on these
So
boards,
bad.
dude.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it is, Booster. The blackboard just feels better. It writes better. It just is better.
Mm-hmm.
I love the blackboard. It's so bad.
So,
Right. So do you?
And you can't make a horrible noise with the whiteboard when you scrape your fingernails down it.
That's fair enough too.
Yeah, but the
'cause
markers.
you can do it
the
with a
markers
chalk
make
too.
horrible noises.
It's a technique. Mm.
Mhm.
Well, I
Cool
don't
shit
know.
to
Do
change.
you chastise?
Oh, is that how you get the children to behave? Is it psychological trauma?
Oh, that's my technique. Yeah, I
Mm.
terrorize them.
I get you now. There you go.
Why is all the Japanese hentai have janitors then? Do they?
Yeah.
I have no
Here.
idea.
Oh,
They
did
don't
you
have
just
me
lie
either.
to our audience?
No.
Maybe
There's no
they're
janitors
maybe
in the
they're-
public school system in Japan.
Oh, I think they're talking about the janitors in companies.
Oh, a company might hire one, sure. But in the education system in Japan, there are no janitors. Yeah, the kids are the janitors. Yeah, they're also the food
Okay.
servers, and they're the. They'll even have them do other things. They kind of draw the line when they're doing like repainting or remodeling and stuff. They bring in pros to do that.
Mm.
Wow.
Pointless then.
Yeah. You know, it's another thing interesting about Japanese schools. On each floor of a Japanese school, sitting at the center of the hallway, probably near a pillar, hanging on that pillar, is a man catcher. An actual man catcher. Yeah.
I knew they hired you for something.
But, you know, those are the long poles with like the half moon
Yeah,
end
they're
on
long
it.
poles.
You know, meant to control a person.
I thought you meant like those suicide nets that they have in those iPhone factories.
Well, that's China. That's a different culture. Yeah.
Ah, yeah, that's
They
because
just let
they're
them.
fucking
They let them
evil.
kill themselves here. You know, free will.
Ah!
The difference
for
is
that.
the Japanese don't tend to jump off buildings. What they'll do is go into a forest and just lay down and die. Now that's
Huh.
dedication.
A hero's death.
Yeah. This is
What if he
dedication.
just kind of lay there and you just don't die? What happens? He's just kind of like, fuck, I'm bored again.
Well, I think they just sit there and starve to death.
They
I guess,
just
or
wait.
freeze to death or something.
Okay.
We'll just
Alright,
hang
alright.
themselves.
It just get boring. You just hang yourself like a, it's waste time.
Yeah, it's the way they do it.
Time.
Two.
It's a time.
It is 2:06
How much we
in the
got?
afternoon here, which means you have 4 minutes left. 4 minutes. And of course, you guys know we'll do the standard thing we do every week. We're going to take a look at all their art. We'll go over and look at the draw along. We hope you have been drawing along as usual. Just go over to Twitter and put in hashtag DNQFE. Once again, hashtag DNQFE, and we'll take a look at that. Yep, 4 minutes, 3 minutes now for these guys, but they've done some really cool stuff that you've been seeing along the way here. And Joe Ramone says, I got the black lung from clapping the chalk erasers from the blackboard. Breathe it all in. That chalk dust. Well, that's unfortunate, dude. I think it would be not called black lung then. It would be white lung.
White.
Or yellow lung. Oh, or red lung. Oh, that could be possible too. They have chalk and colors, just so you know.
Yeah. Hey, did you guys know that Bandai of America made a pretty cool chalk set?
A
They made
jock
Power
strap?
Rangers?
Why would Bandai
Jock
make a
strap?
jack strap? That doesn't make any sense at all.
It's
Oh,
like
no,
a
no, no,
Tekken
no.
one. It's a Tekken
What do you got?
jock strap.
No, it was a chalk set. A chalk
Oh,
set.
that makes sense. So
Like a block you put under your wheels.
Tankin, yeah.
Yeah.
Or maybe a Gundam jock strap. That would work.
Yeah, that would work. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Or maybe they
little
just
mega-
make it
Talking
cod pieces.
It's
Just
like
go
a maker for
it.
your cock.
Yeah,
My God.
exactly. Yeah. Just go full Black Adder, man. That's what you should do. Yeah.
There you go.
Really? No references. Come on, you guys must love. There must be people in here who love Black Adder.
Love Blackadder.
Black
What
Adder's
about Power
badass,
Ranger
dude.
ones?
Yes.
What about Power Ranger ones?
Power Ranger Black Adder. Do not disrespect Mr. Rowan Atkinson, sir. Not on my watch.
That's the best season of Mr. Bean is when he joins up with the Power Rangers.
Is
Yep.
it? All right, rock and roll.
Mm-hmm.
He is an
I
alien.
love that.
That is
He's
true.
like, Power
He's on the run
Rangers.
from Rita Repulsa.
My
He
monster's
says, "I freaking
growing.
love Black
There's my monster grow.
Bean is awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, being replaced Lord Zed. Yeah.
Actually, most Americans seem to relate to Monty Python more than Rowan Atkinson stuff, but I'm more on Rowan's side. I prefer Blackadder over the Flying Circus stuff myself.
I like them both.
Yeah. Oh well, though there's some good fun stuff in the Flying Circuses too, but I think Flying Circus is a little bit more obscure, and
Definitely.
and it's very cultural. It's very cultural. If you don't know British culture, you're going to miss some of it. Whereas Blackadder is kind of universal. I mean, Baldric is an idiot. Everyone gets that.
Yeah, but the only reason why
that's true.
like a lot of Americans even know about the Flying Circus is because of Monty. Was it Holy Grail? Because that was just such a
Yeah.
big hit.
It is, and it was a good
So-
movie too. Life of Brian. But I would talk about the show, not the movies. Ray Thule says Hugh Laurie made Blackadder for me. Oh, dude, he did. Yes,
Oh,
he
yeah.
did. He was awesome, man. Yeah. Faulty Towers as well. Yeah. Faulty Towers with John Cleese, very good stuff. All those guys did some great stuff, man. Terry Gilliam made a lot of great movies. Yeah. We should do a Terry Gilliam night.
Jabberwocky.
No.
I would love to do that with a Joker and that Joker crossover with that. What was that character that was supposed to be played by that guy?
Williams?
No. He was Ledger. Yeah, that's right.
You know who Terry Gilliam is, right, JD?
Yeah, I know who you're
Ledger.
talking about.
Obviously, he
What-
does. He knows
Who's the
about Dr.
dictionary of
Parnassus.
Dr. Parnassus?
Talking about that one with
Oh,
His most
Okay.
obscure movie.
Yeah, Heath Ledger was supposed to be in there, and then he died, of course. And well, he was in it, but three other actors, I think Johnny Depp, can't remember the other two, have filmed the rest of his scenes for him.
Yeah, Flying Saucer Time Bandits, a great movie. You know, Booster, you should put that on the list, dude. Put Terry Gilliam down. Terry Gilliam night. That would be a good night. You know, another thing we should do is Terry Pratchett night.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, that would be awesome. There's so much material there. And Flash Gordon night. Yeah, you could do a Flash Gordon night. Absolutely, Adrian.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we should write these down, Booster. These are good
I
ideas.
am.
Yeah.
I'm doing all of it.
Sweet. All right. Well, it is time, Booster. So tell these people to stop in your most aggressive and intimidating boss voice.
You have to, guys. You need to quit it, or else I'm gonna get angry. Oh.
All right, Woody Allen.
What happened to Jerry Lewis?
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez.
Oh, jeez.
Well, you're right. It did have a Woody Allen quality to it, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think he's been dreaming of naked Asian girls recently, so makes sense.
Yeah.
Daughter.
Oh, come on, that was a good joke. I deserve at least a chuckle.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Waka.
You guys, they just go right over your head. You missed the good ones. All right.
No, we don't. We just don't know what to say to it. It's not depressing.
Come on, that was a little bit funny, dude. That was a little bit funny. A little bit. All right. Anyway.
I have a daughter.
I have it. All right. Anyway, let's move on. Thank you guys very much for coming in here. Great art today as usual. I'm going to go through and we're going to take a look at all of them, and then of course Booster's going to drop the straw poll, which he's most certainly created for sure, without question.
Yeah.
And then after that, we're going to take a look at the draw along. Is there anything to look at today?
Yeah.
Lots of stuff.
There are. Good. I was kind of worried because I thought today was a bit niche, but Anyway, let's go ahead and take a look here. So, Armoron, and Booster is going to critique you. So, chin up. Booster, what do you think here? I'm kind of liking it. She's welcome at my house any day.
She has big old bubbles. She's aged up, so it's okay.
Yeah.
She's
19 actually.
She's actually a 300-year-old kitsune, so don't question it. It's beautiful.
Yeah, absolutely. Amaran, she's only 19. See, I figured she'd be more like 30 something.
I saw that
She's a
thing where
dancing
it's like
queen.
the age differences of them. It said 19 or something.
Huh? That's interesting. Because I would have expected all of those leader types would have been much older. But anyway, it doesn't matter. She's a good-looking girl, sexy, typical great Amaran's, thick pinup girl. I think it's beautiful. And if you guys like it, and the shining breasts, which why wouldn't you? Please go for it in the straw poll. Very nice. Now,
Listening.
They're glistening. That's even better. I like that.
Glistening. In the sunlight.
All right, let's move on to Eric Hawkins today, our most favorite Eric, and I like his piece. It's really cool. What do you think there, Booster?
Got a nice little atmosphere of the burning forest in the background as a lone warrior stands aside. Little false smile. He looks like a Is that our main character? Is that the demon slayer in question?
No, this is a dead ghost.
Spoilers. Oh, it's a dead ghost with a. Oh, spoilers for everyone in the chat here. Oh, great! Now I'm not gonna watch it.
Aw. Too bad.
But it does look really awesome, though.
Well, the only reason you can even appreciate this character is because they took time to develop the actual lead character by training him, over a 2-year period, and this ghost was kind of part of that. So we saw him over several episodes. So it's actually a real character. I think he did a great job. It looks wonderful.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Yeah, very nice. Very nice.
Chose a character with a mask so I wouldn't have to draw an anime face.
That's how you get away with that. There you go. Well, they all had masks from that particular master. So Fox mask. He's a Fox clan, right? All right. Thank you very much there, Eric. If you guys like it, please vote for him in the straw poll. Moving on, we have JD, who has done some illegal next gen stuff, which he's going to be sued by several companies.
He's going to be sued so hard, but he did even a little comic strip of Demon Slayer.
He did inside a cave.
Even
somewhere.
Though, does this have anything to do with Demon Slayer? Earth 53662?
I'm not really sure. I don't think this is a Demon Slayer at all, but it's in a cave. That's for damn sure. Maybe it's Goblin Slayer.
No, can I explain the Earth thing? It's,
No.
it's another universe. It's the It's the Demon Slayer universe number.
You know,
Is it
JD,
actually?
Like-
you never ever stick on topic. We're doing Demon
No,
Slayer.
This is what the universe of Demon Slayer is
No, it's
numbered
not.
as.
It most certainly is not. That is a lie, sir.
You know how
Get
DC has
out.
this kind of Marvel use numbers. To
Yes,
reference
I'm
Earth?
well aware what Marvel.
Yeah, well, that's
does,
what
but
Marvel
it's not-
does.
It's not created by Marvel. Yeah, but that's all right. Booster, go ahead and give us a critique on this. I see a Doctor Who in there. I see some kind of creepy fella.
I love it. I think he should leave his phone on. I'm sure Marvel's going to be ringing him up any second now, wanting to do a Demon Slayer crossover.
That's fair enough.
Billy
Oh,
the
wait,
Kid.
Yeah.
That's Redbow, and this is Billy the Kid.
Yeah, and so
Oh,
no
what?
Demon Slayer at all. That's perfect.
no, there's the
It's in a
Demon
cave
Slayer.
somewhere. I don't understand the cave, but
No. The girl pops up.
Why
in
is
the
Billy
demon
the
girl.
Kid here? What are you doing,
yeah,
you
I don't know.
madman?
Yeah, I don't know. But Junkyard Dunn
Doc
does
Holliday.
make a very good point. 6 panels,
What's
well done,
happening?
JD. I agree. Let's see. JD says, "Screw your topic." That's right. All right. Well, if you guys like what JD has done, Doctor Who's in there. Everyone likes Doctor Who. Well, they used to. Go ahead and vote for him in straw poll. Thank you. Moving down, Booster. We got ourselves Keenma. It's pretty cool looking. It's right on target too, by the way. She decided
Oh my
not to give
God,
us
yeah.
color because she doesn't love us.
That is
I'm sorry, it's not
perfectly
done.
on all though. That's fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
That is. That is the Demon Slayer.
It is on
And,
model
what is-
perfectly.
What is it, the chick with that thing in her fucking mouth? What is that about? I don't get
Um,
that. That annoys me.
She is.
Don't explain
It's
it.
a seal.
It'll
Alright,
annoy
fair
me
enough.
more.
Fair enough. I won't explain it. There you go. It is kind of dumb. I could get into that, but I won't. But I love it, Kima. It is incredibly on model. I mean, you could
Mhm,
draw the
mhm.
show. I mean, spot on. That's
Yeah,
right, Junkyard.
You're gonna have to animate the whole thing now.
Yep, it's your
No,
job.
thank you.
New job for you. Yeah.
No thanks.
Nine.
No thanks. Yeah, it's beautiful though, and keep your eyes open because she will drop the color when she's done, and I'm sure it'll look great. It looks great right now. So thank you very much, Keenma. And guys, if you like it, go vote for her on the straw poll. Elrod, I do hope you share your screen, please. I'll come up back to you when you get that up,
If it'll let me.
if it'll let you. Oh, okay, that's too bad. I saw him doing a lot of
Yeah,
nice
it's not.
things, dude.
It's not sharing. Oh, there it goes.
All right, let me come back up. Oh, there it is. All right, so go ahead, Elrod.
So we've got a squid dog for your hentai pleasure.
Oh
If
yes.
you like pit bulls and hentai, this is your ticket.
Do those things
Okay.
cross over? I'm not
That's
sure.
hentai for white woman.
We've got just a badass samurai because I got bored.
Uh-huh.
That is cool.
We've got Charlie the boar.
Inosuke. Yeah.
Yeah, and then we've got the main guy, the Charlie Brownhead guy.
Yep. Tanjiro. Yeah.
Looking human.
Very
And
nice.
We've got your favorite Nabisco.
Well, that
Hmm.
is they're all good, but this one is very well done, dude.
It's nice.
Yeah, it is well done. Yeah. She
I
is
like the
sponsored
squid
by
dog.
sponsored by Chick King. She is a tragic character for sure. I think that's the best of it. Although the Inosuke is really good too. What do you think, Booster?
I think that's really nice, but I like the squid dog myself.
Of course you do.
Mhm.
Of
Yeah.
course you do. Yeah.
That's my favorite one. I think it's gorgeous.
Yeah. All right.
It's
all
quite
right.
the stunning little critter.
Yeah, stunning critter. But anyway, I think it's great as usual, Elrod. It's you always do good work. So if you guys like what Elrod has done, stop hating on the man and give him a vote. Damn it,
Yeah, don't be haters, yo.
yo. All right.
Yo dog. Yo diggity dog.
Hey, we got Ray in
It's
here. I
all
haven't seen
kind of
Ray in a
into
while. Hey, Ray.
Deadpool when I commit suicide. That's all.
Oh yeah, well.
Is it
we don't
Ray
want that.
Raycon?
Well, Ray, I just haven't seen him in here in a
Or is
while.
Or is it Ray Skywalker?
It's Ray Escarcega.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Zach drawing today, or is he not? He's not a drawing boy today, is he?
Zach, I'm going to show his in a minute if he put it back up.
Oh, I didn't. Why is?
Yeah, I don't know. But right now I'm looking at One Doomed Rabbits Booster. What do you think? I think it's beautiful.
There you go.
It's awesome.
It is awesome. Well, this is
Perfectly
right up
on model.
his, right up
Because
his
it's one of those
yeah.
animes that he loves.
It is, man. It is. So how you feeling, Rabbit? Are you awake?
I'm awake, yeah.
Oh, good. That's good. It's interesting
There's
because
no way you're finishing it. I haven't done anything like this in so long.
That looks good though, dude. And you've absolutely captured the character really well, and it's even got the earrings, which is very interesting thing because in Japan, no one wears earrings. You know, men, they didn't used to. It's not a traditional, just like tattoos here are really a taboo. But the character wearing earrings is actually a very deep cut into Japanese culture and history. Those cards, those things on his ear, are actually game cards from an ancient Japanese card game.
I thought they were tea bags.
No, they're not. Um, it is bizarre to see a Japanese character with earrings, though, especially a traditional one. But it makes sense if you understand the the history, I guess. But it's really good. Thank you very much, Rabbit. And if you guys like it, please vote for it. And we got last but certainly not least, the amazing, the Golden Boy himself, Zach DB. What does DB mean, Booster?
I believe that it stands for diabetes.
Oh, there you go. Fair enough.
God.
Well,
Is that
Zach,
correct, DB?
well,
Yeah, I got it.
yeah,
I got it
you got
spot on, so he doesn't even want to correct me.
Yeah.
Nope.
But Zach, this is a beautiful looking piece. Yeah, you definitely just swap up on the character, but you did your own thing. But it is recognizable as Tanjiro. I think it's really cool. What do you think, Booster?
He looks like a little hunk over here. He's all scratched up and everything.
Oh yeah, he
I
all
think he
sexy.
gets all the ladies.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
you know, if you watch the show, it actually would be more realistic drawing of Tanjiro because he has got his ass handed to him on several occasions. He would be quite scarred.
Yeah.
So
I see that they beat the character developments into him. Is that
they
he's
do.
one of those
That's
characters?
how they do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Double penetration, Alan says. Oh, that explains a lot. All right. Well, thank you very much, Zach. Thank you very much to all the artists. Of course, amazing stuff. If you like what Zach has done, get over to the straw poll and vote for him, and just go through once again and look at this amazing stuff. We have the Titgasm from Amaron here. It's wonderful. We have
I like
ourselves.
God's sakes.
Have a very appropriate on character here from Eric. Elrod has got Nezuko nailed. JD is I don't know, works for the BBC, I guess. Kinma could be drawing the show, I would say. Rabbit has got a very artistic looking anime character here. It's beautiful, and of course Zach with his take on the matter. It's very, very nice. All right, Booster, go ahead and drop that straw poll, please.
Right now.
Right now, yes.
Right now.
You get it
Right
once
now.
in a lifetime, sir. Take that.
I will take it. I'll never let you down for it.
All right, fair enough, fair enough. So Booster now is going to come over and he's going to share his screen, and we're going to take a look at some of the draw-alongs you guys did, which we do appreciate while you were voting. There he is. Boom. All right, Booster, take
Boom.
over.
Do we see me? Do we
Yeah,
see the
you're-
Booster Kiwi his
You're
own
in
self?
charge, dude. Yeah.
Alright, we're going to start off with some offerings from the Blue Moon cartoons, in fact, because he drew the Chick King. The
Oh.
Chick King has been quite popular lately
Oh wow, Elrod
for
has
the past
started
couple of
something.
days.
Yeah.
And he's starting to take over the Booster Kiwi, and I'm not jealous.
No.
I'm not.
No.
No, you guys
That's
want
all right.
to draw
They're-
this
they're
now? That's cool.
partners in
A different
fighting.
bird now. This is the official mascot of Drawing a Quad now. He's killed Booster Kiwi. He deep-fried the Kiwi,
He
which
did.
is illegal in my
No,
country.
every Chick
did.
King needs a sidekick, dude.
Yes.
That'd be awesome.
Chick King
Look
and
at
Kiwi
this.
Nuggets.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a little Kiwi. I didn't see him earlier.
Yeah.
Got Booster.
It
And
looks like he's been.
kicking the ass of the Burger King.
Yeah, it looks like he's. No, he's the burglar. I see. Okay.
Oh, he's the Burger King. He's got a little crown.
Oh, the Burger King's been taken out, but I think the Kiwi is the Hamburglar.
I see. Yeah, I thought it was
Yeah,
referee,
yeah,
but hey, he could be the Hamburger. He could be the Boost Kiwi or
Yeah. Well, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know. If,
That's
I don't
awesome,
know
though.
what the Burger King did to deserve this, but oh well.
Because
Get him-
he's the only king in town. He challenged them. It's a ring, Chester.
Oh, there it is. I get it.
Challenged his honor.
Yeah,
There can be only one.
there can be only one.
Mhm.
I get it.
There's
Yeah.
the only one. But now on topic though, we have Rodimus Slayer's, Rodimus Flash's Demon
Cheating.
Slayer.
He's cheating.
Did he draw this? I thought he must have drawn this the other day.
No, he
didn't
drew
draw
it
this early.
early. It was his first thing. He
So
just
he's
does a
cheating.
lot, dude. He's like a workaholic.
He just does so many.
Yeah.
There is a Oh, did I misspell Amaron's name in the poll? Oh,
probably
no.
did.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Here is Street Fashion Danjira.
Tanjiro.
The how you sp- Yeah. Danjira by our
Tanjiro.
very own Adrian.
Wow.
Danjira. So that's awesome. Thank you very much, Adrian. We have a Blue Moon Cartoons. He's once again he doesn't care for the animes. he's made it very clear that he doesn't want to draw the animes. He's how could you do this to me? I'd rather be bacon than watch anime and die.
What
How
does
many
it-
more have to die? Why do you make me do this? He doesn't. Blue Moon Cartoons doesn't want to have to keep murdering anthropomorphic animals.
Fair
All
enough.
right,
That's fair enough.
but if we keep doing this, right? If we keep doing animes, more animals have to die.
Eh. Hey, we got Lorenzo in here. We also got Hellrod. I haven't seen Hellrod in a while, dude. Hey, dude.
Again,
Hey, how you doing?
Elrod's cheating.
Yeah, it's beautiful though, dude. That is a really
we
good
have-
piece, Hellrod.
We have the Hell comics.
Oh,
Oh my
Jesus.
god! Look at that.
Jesus, Inosuke. Alan, why aren't you in here, dude?
Apparently
What are you
can't
doing
get
to
a
me?
bloody Discord to it. Because that's a winning piece.
That is a badass piece, dude. Look at that. And he
He
captured
also
the
did a
character.
kick-ass chick team as well.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
So yeah, that is fucking awesome.
It is awesome, dude. Good
Thank
job,
you
man.
very much, Hell Comics. Eric Hawkins cheating once again.
Lots of cheaters.
Junkyard Dundee Q is drawing on a Uwabaki, I believe, a shoe.
It's
He
an
says, "My
indoor
son
school
had
shoe."
me draw whatever the
That's-
symbol was." I don't
that's-
speak Chinese, bro.
Pretty cool.
So we have we have this on his shoes. There you go.
Yeah.
That's odd template, but hey, it's pretty cool.
That if you really wanted to know, that's Kimetsu no Yaiba. Yeah.
Will you stop yelling racial slurs at me?
Alright,
We're-
sorry.
we're
That's
live,
pretty
dude.
cool though, Junkyard Dun,
Fucking
man.
hell.
Those little shoes are you can't wear shoes inside a building. Well, depending on the
Hmm.
building, you can't wear them.
Yeah,
So the
specific
kids have
ones.
these for inside the school, and they have their shoes for outside. That's what that is. It's
I
a
see.
student shoe.
We have a big titty lady here.
Yeah,
That is
coming along.
unfinished.
It's
He says
nice,
Demon Shingarangu drawing with the ultimate crew. So thank you very much, Junkyard Dun DNQ. I hope you get that one finished up at some point.
Yeah.
We have another Demon Slayer with
It's okay, Junkyard
Adrian.
Dun. I appreciate you. Don't listen to this heathen.
Yeah, he loves you.
He's doing street
another
fashion.
Adrian. He's,
What is that?
More
Up to the
street fashion.
I don't understand it.
he wants to do street fashion. That's what he wants to do. And this is a Nezuko,
It's a 12-year-old Nezuko. He went back in
a
time.
little lady,
Yeah,
looking
nice.
very cute.
Yeah, she is cute.
Mhm.
Super cute.
Thank you very much, Adrian. We have oh no.
Uh-oh, Matthew came in
Weldon's
today.
here.
Jesus.
So everyone else just give up. So Weldon's done this
shit,
awesome
dude.
piece. All these characters. And that,
Jesus,
water blow.
man.
We talk much about that water blade. I saw that on one of those little Linkin Park AMVs I watched, and that water, that animation they did for water looks cool as hell.
It is cool. Yeah, it's not a
Yeah.
bad show. It's not a bad show. It has its points I don't
Mhm.
like, but it's just I never like those things in anime. But it's a good show.
You mean where like one of the girls gets a booze out, and then the guys are all like, "Oh, Yamero!" or something like that. Nani? Then their eyes go big and pop out.
Well, I'm pretty sure if a girl
like
got
it's
her
Looney
boobs out,
Tunes.
no man would say Yamero, because that's like
Yeah.
that means no, don't do that.
Well, if
Stop
it's
that.
your
Yeah,
grandma,
yeah, no, well, that's fair. All right.
Cool.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
yeah.
Adrian throws his pens down and stomps on them. Aw.
Oof.
Very nice, Matt. Looks good, dude.
And you think Walden has enough hashtags?
Hashtags, yeah. That's that. Ray Thule was making a joke about it, but it is
Mhm,
beautiful. Thank you very much, Matt. All right.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Walden's just too cool for us. Oh, JD's cheating once again. We're in
Doctor Who.
Hightower Nation.
I like that.
Billy
I
the
used to
Kid.
like Doctor Who.
And Zachary Bradley's cheating also.
Ooh, yeah,
Bloody
that's
hell.
a clearer image. No, bring that back up.
Oh,
We could actually see that
Hmm?
clearer. Let's see that more clear.
Oh,
Yeah, no, that is very
oh
nice.
yeah,
There.
look at.
Oh, shut up.
Oh, this is gonna be hot and bothered.
Yeah.
Anyway, And here's JD. This is JD's best piece, and he did it off the Chick King. This is beautiful flowing
That's
cape.
actually not bad. That's pretty good, JD. Matt says, been so long, missed you guys. Awesome work, everyone. Well, thanks very much for coming in, Matt. We do appreciate it.
I always miss you, Weldon. You're the best. He's the best of the best.
Yeah. You
I'll kiss his ass. I don't care.
Oh, no. I think you should.
Fight
Yeah,
me.
Go right ahead. Yeah, you do what you want to do. But you know one thing I'd say about Matt's art, though? It's become very recognizable. And that's a good thing as an artist, I think.
So yeah, that is all of the pieces for today. Thank you everyone for participating. That's awesome stuff. Guy drawing on shit. You're a maniac. I love this.
That is awesome. There's a lot today, so it shows you how popular Demon Slayer is, dude. It is very popular. Thank you all for all these offers. It's really neat, dude. Rock on. All right. Well, I guess it means that I need to go and vote now. So let me do that.
Yeah.
Let me do that, and I will put over here and just put it on the main page so you guys can see all. Oh, look at all the pretty faces we get in here today. Let me see here. Who wins DNQ Weeb Edition? All right.
Yeah.
Let's see. Amaran with the shiniest bobs and all the lads. Lads? I think you meant to say lands.
Did I put lads?
You did.
Fuck, what's wrong with my typing today?
I don't know.
Hell.
Yeah. Eric Hawkins is a
Terrible.
rascal that does too much sex and drugs. Fair enough.
Yeah.
JD, I have no idea what he's on about half the time. Fair enough. Kima keeps beating up the pros. She does.
Yeah.
She's a
It's
phenom.
unfair. We keep sending her over. She just bullies it. Have you seen her live on air? She brings Mike to tears half the time. I can barely
that's not
watch.
true.
Yeah.
And Mike is just going, stop it. I need a blanket.
Well, you see how
And
mean
Kim
she
is like,
to me?
nah, you little poofter, and then he flicks his nipples. I'm like, dude, Kima, don't do that. You're gonna get us banned.
That's right. Fair enough. Kima's been up to shenanigans.
She's been bullying them, dude. She's an actual bully.
Talk about it.
Moving on.
Hey!
Like, where's Kim? Where's Kim?
Wonder Rabbit hasn't talked much. I assume he isn't drinking. Oh, that's funny. El Rodimus Flash is an old and wise, really. Yeah, he is. Zach DB, which we still don't know what that means, but make up your own thing, I guess. Drew a shirtless hunk today. He did. So who do I vote for, Booster? This is difficult. Who'd you vote for?
I'm telling.
What are you going to tell him?
Well, white man, I don't tell who I vote for.
Well, I could just go to my default, because they're all really good today. I don't know, dude. It's hard.
Jimmy here tonight?
I was about to say.
Well, you are my second default, sir.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I did like the boobies. Those were nice. I don't know. That's rough, dude.
Vote for Elrod. He hasn't been there in a while.
I wrote for Elrod a lot, actually, because he's awesome. But I made my vote. It's done. All right. Well, we got 19 votes in here. We got 21 watching, which is our standard crew. We do appreciate all of you guys who come and watch after the fact. We really do appreciate that. And we all the support we give for the show. It's a lot of fun. So keep coming back. While we give the vote a little bit more time, why don't we take this opportunity to decide what are we doing next week? Chick King.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Taiman and Asagi.
Ooh.
What?
Don't Google it.
Anything but anime.
I'm just joking.
Well, why don't we do one of the ones that was suggested? How about we do a Terry Pratchett night, dude?
Yeah, we've got a list of loads of stuff, haven't
We do.
I'll take a break. I'm Friday.
we? Look.
Oh, you don't like Terry Pratchett, dude?
I don't know. I never read any of them. It's not that I'm not a fan. I never wasn't into it.
Well,
Never was into it.
you do the Hogfather with a beautiful chick on his knee, dude. That's what you should do. Yeah.
Greek mythology, Muppets, Gundam.
Oh, Muppets.
Gundam sounds cool.
Muppets.
Greek mythology.
No, we still haven't done Greek mythology.
Oh, is
Oh,
that on?
Greek.
That definitely should be on the list. These are good things, Booster. You should write these down.
It is on the list.
I actually love the idea of Muppets because they're so fucking out of left field. You can do so much.
Ren
with
and
that.
Stimpy.
Oh wow, that's disgusting.
Oh, like 90s cartoons?
Yeah. So let's get a vote here. What do you guys say? Let's go over and start with Amron. What's your vote? Ren and Stimpy or something else?
Whatever.
That was helpful. Thank you.
I bet Blue Moon Cartoons was coming for Ren and
Yeah,
Stimpy.
that's. I was thinking of him. I said, I bet you he would love that.
It's true. Yeah. it's
Chick
true.
King versus Booster for the place of bloody mascot of the show.
Oh, there you go. A clock off. That could be fun.
Yeah.
Eric, what do you think?
Muppets does really sound fun.
It does sound fun, dude. I love it.
I love
since
the
heard
idea
it.
of that.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
so much you can do with that.
Yeah. What do you think, Elrod?
Muppets.
Muppets. Ooh, we got 2 votes. JD, what do you think?
Mm.
Ren
They make
Stimpy.
the Rainbow
Oh,
Connection.
all
Muppets,
right.
buddy.
There we go.
Muppets.
There we go. Keenma.
Are you a man or a Muppet?
Muppets.
Asshole.
Ooh, that's great.
Muppets, fuck it.
Rabbit.
Well, I want to do Greek mythology, but we may as well do Muppets because everyone seems to want to. I don't mind doing Muppets.
I don't want to do Muppets. I love the idea of that. I don't think you guys want to do that, but I absolutely love the idea of that.
Well, you know what you should do, Rabbit? Do the Greek gods, but as Muppets.
No. I'll wait until we do proper Greek mythology.
Fair enough.
I
Zach, you got
want
an
to
opinion here,
Super
sir?
Grover.
No, I'll draw whatever.
He'll draw whatever. Booster, you got an opinion?
Dude, I fucking love Muppets. I love Sesame Street. I
There
love
you
all
go.
that stuff.
Next week we're
I love
doing
Grover
Muppets.
and who's the one with the bloody Gonzo? Oh, I love Gonzo.
Gonzo. So we're doing Muppets next week, guys. But do keep in mind that I'm sure that we will have Miss Piggy in many suggested positions. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
Miss
God.
Piggy, please, you can't be drawing like that. You look like a whore. I'm a strong woman.
Wow, that was too good. Actually, gotta call Frank Oz. Get him in here. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to call the poll right now. We got 22 votes. Do appreciate it. Thank you very much. So we're done. And let me come over here and click the refresh so we can take a look at the final vote. So we have a clear winner, although it was pretty tight up top. But down the bottom, we got ourselves a tie with JD and Zach, who both did very interesting pieces. Doctor Who is always cool when we're doing Demon Slayer. It's perfect. All right. Well, thank you guys very much. Claps for them. Claps for them. Very nice. Very nice. Come on. Give some love. Give some love. All right. And then in the runner-up to the medal positions, we got One Doom Rabbit and Amaron and his shiniest boobs ever. So those are awesome. Thank you guys very much. Claps. Indeed. Claps. Happiness. All right.
Always 3 votes.
Yeah.
It's always 3 votes.
Well, we're in the medals now, though. So we got our copper medal is going to Keenma. And so she doesn't go get to beat up the pros next week. But I loved it. It was
They're
right
safe.
on.
They're safe this time.
They are safe. They are safe. But they got something that they hate more coming, though. So, you know. Yeah, that's a problem. But love for Keenma, please. Very nice as usual. Thank you very much, Keenma. My most favorite Canadian ever. Then in second place with a silver medal strongly around his neck, we have Elrod, and he is old and wise. That is true. Claps for Elrod. Very nice. Very nice. But the winner, by a strong measure, who is a rascal indeed, and he does love him some sex and drugs. But
out of control.
He is out of control. But he's got to go over and
He's
he's
a
got to
sinner.
give what for to them pros. Eric, when's the last time you won the pro edition, sir?
I haven't won it. This is my first time over there.
You
I've been
just
over there like 12 times.
Yeah, but how many times has Mike canceled when he heard you were coming, though?
3?
3 times.
That counts as a win to me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that counts as a win. That's a handy.
Yeah.
The
Forfeit
handy
is a win.
Yeah, it is a win. Forfeit's a win. But anyway, guys, Eric is going over. He's got to represent us. He's got to kick ass, and I'm sure next week Mike will be doing Demon Slayer. Yeah. So enjoy yourself, and claps for Mr. Eric and his gold medal. Claps and claps, claps.
Yeah.
All righty. All righty. All right. Well, thank you all very much. It's a lot of fun as usual. We do enjoy doing this show, and I personally just love seeing all the cool art. Really, it's awesome. All right, guys. Anybody here have anything they need to promote or want to talk about? Otherwise, I'll just let Booster Namaste us out of here.
Actually, have something.
Oh, all right, Zach. Well, let me come over here and white box you. So go ahead, sir.
You can now sign up for my next comic called Neoteric.
Ooh.
It's a very dark. It's not post-apocalyptic, but it's like on the verge of right before an apocalypse of like just
Dystopia.
in the dystopia, and it's really really harsh. It's a dark, harsh read.
Well, Zach, I love your art. You know I do. I'm a big praiser of it. But when you come up with names, you need to talk to me. You need to come and pass it by me first, because what does Neo-Eric mean? We already have the best Eric.
You did it after me? Oh, thanks, Zach.
Neoteric. You forgot the T.
Eric.
Anyways, but if you Mr. Linguist should know what that means.
I know what it means. It's all right. It's much better than the last one. I will say that.
Golma. Yeah.
But that doesn't matter. Don't judge a book by its title, because Mr. Zach here is an amazing artist.
Neolma. It
you should judge it by its cover, because that covers are beautiful.
They are
just like his art.
Very good stuff. All right. Anybody else got anything to promote?
Well, I'm actually redoing my Otakuverse concept into mini comics.
Ooh.
They're about 12 pages each.
Ash cans, even?
Hopefully, they're not ash cans. They're pretty much a normal comic book size.
Okay.
I'm doing it to make it faster and also to release more books.
There you go.
A lot slower.
And I'm sure Mortal V is on that, because he is awesome. So thank you very much, JD. Anybody else? No? All right, then. Thank you all for coming in. These guys will promote and tell you about stuff they got coming out. I know Eric does have something come out in the future. Several of you guys are working on things. I know Kima's working on something. Looking forward to seeing that. I want to see Rabbit doing something as well. I mean, my God.
I am doing something. I just haven't shown anybody anything yet.
Oh, he's being all secret-like. I get it. All right, Booster. Oh, you let us know when you're ready, dude, because I look forward to it. Booster, namaste us, dude.
You want me to do a namaste?
It's been a while.
Do you mind if I get a little personal?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
Go CW on us.
I lost someone pretty special a couple of weeks ago, and I really used to think that life was just fucking grueling and long, but it really is short. So don't waste the time arguing with retards on the fucking internet, worrying about politics or worrying about SJWs and ruining the comics or whatever, because this shit is it's really fucking pointless at the end of the day, really. Just have fun, man. Life really is way too short to be wasted on shit that doesn't matter.
Namaste indeed.
Amen.
Enough.
Yay, woman.
Yay. All right, guys. Thank you all very much, and we will see you next time. Later.
Bye. Love you.